Is everyone ready? Everyone feel warmed up? Everyone feels in character?
I'm so ready.
Yeah.
All right. So, what happened last time on Grimhollow Adventure? You guys had brought the ritual tome back to the temple where it belonged to Democles Nightwind, to which he rewarded each of you guys with a semi-unique little item, little magical charm, and told you when you returned after the festival, as they were very busy with a like a morning veil festival, that they would give you all the things that you needed to cleanse the ritual back into Novashest. Alas, it was unable to pass due to unforeseen events. Um, you guys were able to experience a cool, interesting little inn with like festive drinks and things like that. Some of you guys stayed in the Red Cell, which was haunted. Um, and the rest of you guys sometimes just had a relaxing evening. You're like, oh, this is great. Nothing's haunted here at all. You guys eventually made it to the final day of the festival, where you were looking at a very large stone in the middle of the, or I guess like a pillar or an obelisk in the center of town, to which Radius was stealing
Whoa.
some coins that were there,
We know
while
that.
while Brand traded in his armor to get something better.
Way
But
better.
right now he's got he's got a replacement chain shirt.
Yep.
When you after that, you guys made it to where the festival was happening, where they lifted the large pillar into place, and they cracked the stone open with their I guess chisels, releasing a long forgotten and evil spirit that Val was able to pick up on and basically try to get the party the hell out of Dodge before it was all going downhill and you would have gotten trampled or something of the like. As you were escaping into the lower parts of the city, you couldn't get too far because a voice pretty much followed you the entire way, berating you and telling you how no matter how far you run, no matter where you hide, you always be found. As the clouds stay, well, I guess it's still overcast and it's began too early into the night. You can see there's some sort of commotion that's occurring back from where you guys came. You probably have another 3 or 4 minute sprint to go down to where the wagon and things are. I don't know if you guys would have packed up all your stuff or left it on there and left, what you needed in your coach that you had, your stagecoach. But what would you guys like to do?
I mean, we're just running, right?
Seems like it, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, we're trying to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone in agreement?
Yep.
If everyone can make a general athletics check, please.
That's
I do
no.
that.
D20 plus your athletics on your screen.
Okay. This one.
8.
We'll make it a group DC.
Damn it, Lupin. Pick your feet up, man. Damn,
You said
I'm hauling
athletic?
ass. 19. I'm out of there.
Nice. 19.
21.
21. Okay.
God. Me and Rainey
I got
said
an-
later.
I got a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
22.
I'm
Oh
like,
my
what the
God.
fuck?
Oh, Lupin.
God damn it.
God damn.
So as you guys are running away from
On your
this,
left.
you're like dodging and weaving through people who are like kind of half paying attention, not sure what's going on. People are running. There's a pandemonium almost in the streets. You're able to
I
dodge back
forgot
and
about
forth,
that word.
jumping over top of people, like jumping through market stalls. Like some of you guys are very athletic through this. You did notice Lupin is kind of lagging behind. It's almost like he feels like he just can't get his footing. He feels something like pulling at him. That's like holding him back. Something that's preventing him from fully taking off from there. He does slowly but surely keep up, but you do lose him a couple times in the crowd as you're looking back and forth. If you rolled above a 20 on your athletics, please roll me a perception check as you're running.
Whoa.
Let's see if you rolled above 20. Roll a perception. Perception.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
You're gonna do the same thing, Tegan, but then you're gonna look for the perception bonus instead of the athletics.
Okay.
Yeah, don't you worry, Tegan. It takes me a while to read too. 14
Okay.
perception. 17. Did I? Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 17.
Well,
All right, so I'd say collectively, as you guys are making your way almost to the stagecoach from there, you can see it's still kind of packed up exactly as you left it. People are like hauling ass back and forth, running all over. Quite a lot of chaos going from there. You notice out of the corner of your eye, tucked away onto like a little market stall that looks like it may have fallen over, a semi-nice looking treasure chest
whoa.
off to the side.
Oh no!
Excuse me. Whoa.
No.
Huh. Hot dog.
We also
Run for your lives!
treasure chest.
Oh, wait a
said.
I'd say yep, because it's like a group check. Because it's a group dynamic. You're doing this. I'd say you guys notice this treasure. It catches your eye for whatever reason.
So I'm not the only one.
If I look at Rhaenys and Rhaenys is eyeing it, I look back at what's behind us and I say, or Kieran shrugs and says, "Fuck it," and is gonna run with Rhaenys to pick up the chest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say,
I will yell. What are you two doing? Like, even though I noticed the chest, I'm
everything
like,
and run.
this is not the priority.
all right. So are you guys both taking the chest? Picking it
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, I'll grab one side and they're grabbing the other.
Oh hell yeah.
You guys lift the chest up, and it feels decently heavy. Like there's probably 100 pounds worth of something in here. You
Well,
run,
damn.
fling it into the back of like the carriage. Who's driving?
I'll
Not it.
drive.
Lupin
Alright,
gets it.
I got us lost last time.
Yeah, I figured depending on the pressing situation, I figured I would just drive.
All right. So if you're driving, first I need a intelligence check, and then I'm going to need a.
Not having multiple screens is kind of stinky.
Rand's up front with her.
Oh no.
You guys can both roll then. Whoever's up front. I'll need an intelligence check, and then whoever's truly driving will also need to provide a dexterity check.
Kieran is absolutely just hanging on the back like a garbage man.
I might need help. I might need help with the intelligence. Is that what I'm getting assistance with?
Could I just give him advantage?
You can if you want to rather do it that way.
I have a -1 to intelligence, so.
Yeah, I was like, I also have a -1, so it's,
Oh, we're dumb as hell.
yeah, I do need that advantage. We're gonna 13,
Okay.
and
Then a
then
dexterity.
dexterity, which will go significantly better. 18.
Nice. Okay. So I'd say 13 probably is just enough to kind of see. So through the crowd of people back and forth running, you're able to see a path that's going to take you out of the city in a successful way that's not going to get you bogged down by anything specifically. You can see there's the guards at the gate have left. They've been flushed forward towards the city. So that way they can actually go and probably, control the populace to a certain degree. So then they keep running. And with the dexterity, I'd say you're able to kind of deftly maneuver the horse and carriage all the way through. And I'd say in about 3 or 4 minutes of just panting and running from there, you guys have successfully escaped from the city. And I'd say the overarching feeling from there. You're able to get about,
Smallest
like, 10
die.
Mhm.
I think like before everything happened, like I think it was like why are there so many like guards? Like what was the occasion? The guards were in on it, I think, right? Like that, like because they're trying to huddle everybody around. Is right. So it's
We don't know, man. We didn't see what you saw.
okay. Got it. Never mind.
What the hell are you talking about, Val? Just draw.
He's like, I think he's like Charlie Day pointing at the whiteboard on the red screen.
So here's
I
my
think they're
theory.
in it. They're in it.
So they're
Everyone's in
severed
on it.
3 times.
Oh no.
Everyone's bad.
You guys are able to
Wait,
go.
where's Lupin?
I was just asking if I
Oh, he's here.
caught up.
Lupin's. He did. Yes.
He
The
started
time
running
that
on
it
all
took,
fours.
yeah, the time it took them to actually grab the chest and throw it in there was long enough for Lupin to catch up. He wasn't too far behind.
They bought him
and
some
that was,
time.
Yeah, that was more of a group check as well. He was just lagging behind a little bit. You guys are able to get 10, 15 minutes down the road, escaping the loud noise and the cacophonous echoes of people screaming and the overall unfun time that they're having in Lunsk. You're not sure which direction you're heading. You kind of just started going.
Not a vacation spot I would go to.
Yeah. You spend, like I said, about 10 to 15 minutes just hauling ass as fast as you can, as everyone's kind of like, you can feel like your headache subside. You feel that overbearing pressure that was in your mind kind of let up as you get somewhat of a reprieve from it. As you just continue on down the road, what you guys do?
It's late, right?
It is late. It is getting into the evening. I'd say into the true night. It's probably closer to 8 or 9 p.m.
So we're a decent bit away from the city, though.
Yeah, about a 10, 15-minute cart ride that's like hauling ass. So, I mean, walking, probably 30 minutes away walking.
Gee.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Honestly, my journal was probably still pumping. I'm probably like we could probably power through.
You don't want to... You don't want to camp out for the night? What's everyone want to do? Brand yells to the people in the back, probably looking at a treasure chest.
I figured out how to open the treasure chest.
They
So you
need to
guys
in
get
heard
that
the
city-
voices too, right?
Huh?
You guys heard the voice too?
Yeah. Yeah,
we all heard it, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Hmm.
Something about it's inevitable. It's, yeah.
Yeah, what was with that? That was a little fucked.
I don't know. Do we want to, maybe set up camp and figure stuff out? Or do we just want to ride endlessly somewhere into the night? Probably not a smart idea.
You should at least be heading in the direction back to that town before, right?
Nova chest?
Yeah, right?
I mean, we could, but Nova chest isn't as well defended of an area as Lunsk.
At least it might not be as culty.
Right, I'm just saying, maybe, maybe
If
the
you wanna
closer
go
we
ahead and
get,
rest, you know.
maybe closer we get, we don't risk traveling at night.
That's fair.
Probably just better to just camp and figure out our next moves before we go anywhere else, just in case another city decides to.
immediately halting the
Yeah, that's a
horses
good
as
idea.
Lupin says, "Let's camp out."
The treasure chest flies back and just slams. into
Rain
the
goes
back
off
of
the front. Handlebars.
Kieran that was on top, leaning over the front, goes flying like when he just slapped on the brakes.
It's like, oh, and he's gone.
Flips
Right
over
into the
onto
dirt.
horse.
Yeah.
Ow. Yeah, let's camp.
Okay. All right.
All right. As you guys kind of
I
settle
guess
in,
just find the
Mhm.
nearest clearing.
there's something. Okay. You guys find a off a little bit from the beaten path. There's a little bit of a clearing with still like the mountainous background from there. There's no echo of a city or anything like that, as you're able to find a semi-secluded spot. There appears to be no one behind you, in front of you. You seem to kind of be for all intents and purposes, on your own in the wilderness out here. You're able to kind of set up a little bit of your camp supplies as a makeshift little camp. You're able to kind of start a fire, cook some food if you need to, take a reprieve, and kind of just think about what has just transpired and what you feel like you need to do next. Would you guys probably talk about what you wanted to do before everyone went to sleep?
Yeah, I feel like we hash it out.
Yeah.
Well, there goes
Sitting
that
around the
lead.
fire. Are we the bad guys? That in that like in that situation, not in general, but like in that situation.
Why would what
We were
what
definitely
Oh,
part
please, we were
was
innocent.
bad?
I mean, like I guess we didn't know when we got the book that it was gonna, or we didn't know that they were gonna use it. I guess.
We were definitely used.
We also don't know if they used it.
I don't know. I mean, like they summoned something, right? Maybe they didn't use the book,
Oh, yeah.
but they summoned.
We don't know who
something,
they are.
something.
Did we figure out, DM, that it was the people we were helping get the book back from?
Yeah, were we helping and abating?
I thought it was like some different looking group of people, or we
There's a
couldn't
role.
tell.
There's not a role that would tell you this information. I would say you're just really not sure.
Okay.
That's my guess then.
I mean, you're probably
Yeah,
right.
that's crazy
Could have also just
coincidence.
been a crazy coincidence, yeah.
Oh, that's insane. We're still insane. Not in character though. I would never say that in character.
Okay, right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, there's no way we could have known, Kieran.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're not the bad guys in that situation. It's Rainice, are you still trying to get that thing open?
Yeah.
Just tugging at the chest.
Not paying attention at all. Just with a hammer. Ding ding ding. Oh.
Full on
would you-
crowbar.
How are you trying to open it?
Is there a lock on it?
It appears to be locked. There's not like a padlock on the front, but you try to open the lid.
Punch
appears to
it.
be locked.
So I can't like lock pick it or anything.
Do you have anything to lockpick with?
Thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Whoa.
These tools?
Nice.
It says thieves' tools by my tools.
Oh, then okay. Yeah. Make a sleight of hand check. So D20 plus sleight of hand.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna be embarrassed if this does not work.
It'd be funny though.
Oh, I think it's gonna. What is that? 10.
Oh.
You go and you look over and she's just trying her absolute damnedest. And Ghidorah's like right up there, like watching you, like providing like a little bit of like emotional support. Like you can do this, you can do this. It is not budging.
Gonna. Anybody else help me with this?
Is it magically sealed?
You're uncertain.
Is it hermetically sealed?
Possibly.
What does that
Yeah, I'll
mean?
give it a shot.
Hermetically is like airtight.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I was like,
today I learned a new
Bran,
word.
Bran could melt it off.
There's no padlock. It's like a
Oh,
key.
got it. Got it. Okay.
Oh, it's flat. It's
Misunderstood.
just a key slot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right, everyone take turns.
Sure
Is,
thing.
The magic users detect magic as their like magical thing on it. I think that's what you were asking before, though.
Yeah, is it magically sealed?
I'm a warlock. I don't really do that stuff.
Does
Me
anybody
out of
have-
character.
Does anybody have detect magic as a spell?
Oh fuck.
Think
You
Rainey's.
think I would as?
Hold on. Yes,
I
do.
definitely don't even as a sorcerer.
Nice.
Would you like to cast detect magic?
Yes.
As you kind of you put your thieves tool away and you kind of run your hand over it to determine if there's any magical barrier preventing you from opening it. Kind of hums for a moment. You feel the energy through your fingers.
Hmm.
It does not appear to be magic.
No magic.
Good.
It is not magically locked nor trapped.
I do have this key that I got from the Democles that opens any locks, physical locks, once per day.
Yeah, maybe use that.
Oh, it's once per
Logan.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I would use that key.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be once. I was like, oh no, don't
One
use it for
use
this.
ever. You open the chest and it says, just a note, you wasted this item.
No.
Son of a bitch.
All right, so you take the key, you turn it.
Oh my god, I thought he was serious.
You feel the chambers inside, and you hear like the hinges pop. Where now it is now unlocked. You pull the key back
Hey.
out, and you can see that the front half of the key, you kind of like touch it, and it just like floats away into dust, only leaving the handle.
Mm. So what's inside?
I don't know. Does anybody open it?
Is it the
I
jar?
will open it since I unlocked it.
Lupin's like me.
The key will out of D&D, out of Game Church. The key will reform when it can be used again.
Yeah.
Oh, epic.
Just make sure that was obvious, and he doesn't like, oh, I
That's
used it.
what I
He
got
throws it
from
in the
that.
woods. Okay. He's like, yeah, I threw it away. All right, so in this chest, it appears to be a mixture of things. There is random survival rations, camping supplies. There's a bit of there's like scraps of iron, steel, hammers, nails. It is like an all-around jumble box of stuff that you picked up. I'd say the most important thing that you were able to find in there appears to be a couple bottles of a very expensive-looking wine. The label looks very ornate.
Let's get drunk.
And there's a couple. It looks like small kegs of maybe some sort of beer or fermented beverage in those that kind of slosh around.
Do you remember what you said after the rations? I was trying to write down the other stuff.
Like camping supplies.
Camping supplies. There you go.
Mhm.
Thank you.
We can put that in the cart. Keep that with the horse.
I guess this
Yep.
is kind of useful.
Yep. There's miscellaneous scraps of like leather, like tanned leather, iron, steel, bits and bobs.
So like someone's that one drawer in the kitchen. This was someone's chest. That was that one drawer in the kitchen. It's just a random shit.
The kitchen
You
sink
You
drawer.
didn't. Can any of you guys read? Fuck, I can't think of the native language. Hang on, let me find it again.
I think I know Sylvan, Common, Elvish.
How would you find that out?
It's under
That's in your
language.
languages.
It's in the
Yep.
bottom left, I think, depending on which, or if you're in the
Oh.
app or the browser.
Yeah.
There appears to be a label in
Should be near the
Australian
tools.
on the
Nope.
on the wine. It's like a black bottle with a silver label. There appears to be like, it looks like two trees that are kind of overshadowing like a road with like a manor in the background. And there's some Australian writing on the front.
Randy, you got any idea?
I
You're the
don't,
one
I
that's
don't
been here
know.
the longest?
Mr. Astoria.
Wait, is-
I have no
is this-
idea.
Is Estonia
happened-
or Estonia the whole continent, or is it just a certain region?
So there's the Estonian Empire. If you look at the map, that was like the right side from there. I think there's a map. Pull it up
Yeah, I'll scroll up the D&D a bit. Or it's probably in like pinned messages. I'll find it.
I thought
Either
I thought I
way.
pinned a map. Yeah.
Is there any way like one could use like from I guess like our team, like me and Lupin, since we've been traveling in this continent a bit, like hunting adventures, could we use history to try and decipher a little bit of the message?
You could attempt to read the label, yeah. if you want to make a an intelligence check.
All right. Because I feel like we've been traveling enough, or maybe we'd be able to pick up on some of it. I know we can't speak it, but
I can help. I'll try.
Also,
It's the
DM.
Estoyan Empire, the Burok Empire is to the left of it. To the bottom left is the Charnalt
7. Not helping
Kingdom.
anything. Fail. I don't
I'm
read.
sorry. I don't.
Quick question, DM.
Mhm.
You said, I think maybe earlier, I could be misremembering. I think you said earlier in this campaign that we could possibly learn languages along the way and just like have like different levels of that language, right?
Proficiency.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would
Cool.
say let's make it as this. So if you've been in this area for 6 months or less, you would have a beginner's understanding of the local language. 6 months to like 2 years, intermediate. Like 2.5 years plus, you'd be advanced. If you were like a beginner, you could roll a +1 for your check. If you were intermediate, you could add a +5 to your check. If you are like an expert, you could roll a +10 to your check for
Sure, which
this
was an
intelligence
expert.
check.
Well, I got a 16 because the +1 would just neutralize my -1. So
Mhm. Okay. I actually have a description for you. So at the top, you could see you make out the name Moonshade Nocturne in a very elegant script. It's almost like a dark red script on the bottle. You can see a winery, like a crest, which is a bat with outstretched wings on the other side. So you have one side that has like the trees that with the road that leads to the manor. On the other side is a bat with outstretched wings. And then under the bat, there's a description that you're able to read. Harvested under the eclipsed moon from the vines fed by rich soil and dark secrets. This full-bodied red invites the drinker into a velvet dream. Undertones of black cherry, nightshade, and a hint of iron linger long after the final sip. Best enjoyed beneath the stars or in the veil of a forgotten ritual. And then you can make out something to the effect of Knight's Coven Winery.
is that without a K?
Coven with a C?
No, Knights.
Oh, sorry, night, just like the night, like night.
Okay.
Like night. Sorry.
All right. Val will look to Lupin after like painstakingly like squinting, turning the fucking label all around, and be like, I think it reads Moonshade Nocturne. This insignia of some kind is a bat with outstretched wings. Something around here mentioning harvesting this under a full moon, and something about if you drink it, you'll have a really good dream at night. And then something related to the winery is called Knight's Coven. I'm assuming that's the what do you call them when you start smashing the grapes with your feet? The distributors.
Oh.
You know when the
Pressing
people who smash.
grapes. Like,
Suggesting.
Isn't it just mashing? You're just mashing grapes.
I think it's mashing
Oh.
grapes.
Is there a process? Is it like is
I thought it was called mashing
Yeah.
grapes.
is there a fancy name for it?
But I think the people who mash the grapes are called called the Knight's Coven.
Oh.
Grape treading, that's what it's called. Mashing or crushing the
Oh.
grapes is the first step in winemaking.
Oh.
The
You said
the
it's
grape
called
treaders.
treading?
Oh, sorry. The official name is Piège.
Oh.
P-I-G-E-A-G-E.
Oh.
That's where they step on
I'll
it.
be-
They just crushed it. So yes, he's onto something there. But
Anyway.
everybody can make a history check if they'd like. If you received a withered rose, you may make this an advantage.
With the cruise?
Mhm.
Which was that one?
The
That's
black
something that you
rose?
would have received from the vampire lady.
Ah, yes, okay.
That counts as a black rose.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Say that one more time.
I have something in my inventory that says black rose. Would that be the same thing?
Yes, it would be that one. The black rose, the withered rose. It's a black rose that appears to be withered over, but perpetually in a dying state. It doesn't look like it will decay any further than what you have, like a weird memento.
Roll
You
advantage if
say
I
if
have that?
we
If you have that, it would be an advantage.
Okay.
If you do not have that, this is just a straight history check.
with advantage, I got a nat 20.
2 and
But
4.
is this like
Jesus.
for if you've been in the area though?
You would have advantage just because you're putting two and two together what this is. So I'd say with a nat 20, you have enough to explain to everybody in this way. This particular wine appears to be made by the same group that Isabella von Dryken is from. Her family apparently, now that you guys have learned, owns a very famous winery, or not, maybe not famous, but a winery big enough to have production of wines that are distributed far and wide across Atharis. You don't know where the winery is, but this is another thing that you've gotten of their family-ish, per se. It's like another token or thing that you've collected. So it appears that this family is powerful enough to own a winery, or maybe that's how they drive an income through selling these very fine vintages, which you haven't tasted yet, but it appears to be an expensive bottle.
I think Kieran just squints really hard. It was like, why do I know that?
Why do you know that?
I'd say as you hold the bottle, almost like an icy chill goes up like the back of your neck, almost as you remember the hand touching your shoulder, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. You kind of put two and two together from that point.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got you had a whole sideline over there.
What?
No, out of character, I forgot during one of the sessions.
Oh.
Yeah,
RP stop.
sorry. RP pause. Go on. My bad.
I have nothing to go on. Here's your wine.
Yeah. Yeah, he described to you what he heard. That was it.
So, are they? I'm confused about the relation.
Hmm?
Vampires make wine now?
I'm sure some do.
Is there blood in here?
I asked the same question.
You find out.
Kieran takes it back, takes a sip, and then hands it to Lupin, and then just swishes it in his mouth a little bit as he hands it off to Lupin.
Mhm.
Does
Fuck
it
it.
feel irony?
Like tinges of it. It's more so of it's a flavor. It's like a full-bodied red wine. You taste a lot of those tones of the cherry and a
Okay.
nightshade and a hint of lavender.
It's actually
And then there's
wine,
a
not-
bit of Yep, it's a wine. There's a little bit of a metallic taste at the very end, and you're just like, oh, that's very unique.
Yep, that's
But
blood.
but it is it's very tasty.
Blood is tasty.
I don't think anyone else would have bought it. It's not very good. Just waits for Lupin to try it.
Yeah, I'll say there is 3 bottles of the same style.
Lupin probably drinks it as well and just. So, yeah.
Okay. You get the same kind of tones from there. Nothing super crazy. It's a really good wine.
I will say, as Kieran's looking up at the sky, it is nice under the night sky, despite what we just saw back there.
Yeah, is everyone done wine tasting, and do we want to figure what the hell to do next?
I'm sorry. I thought you were a man of culture.
Like,
Wait, who said that?
Wow.
whoa. Oh my god, the spirit of them.
That's a favorite ongoing meme is if I say something and it was wait, who said that? Ooh, 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 ooh. Vampire wine. Ooh.
You guys are done
Um,
contracting diseases. We could probably figure out what the hell we're gonna do next.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think we should go back to the town that we know, unless we want to go for a fun adventure somewhere else. And just
I
hoof
don't
it
think
and
I
see
want to
where
go
we
for any fun adventure right now after seeing that. I mean, you
Should
said
should we report it somehow, or just leave that town how it is?
I don't think anyone's gonna care in Atharis.
I think we would sound
I-
like crazy people if we tried to explain that.
I mean, we can tell the vampires, I guess.
Yeah,
You're
that's
drinking their
true.
wine. Could go pay them a visit. Get an idea of what they think.
That was like northeast somewhere, right?
Yeah, what would be further, DM? The winery of Isabella's, or is it Isabella or Isabel?
Find her name. Isabella.
Isabella.
von Dryken.
Von Draken. Would her and her winery be further away than Novashest? Or would it be closer?
Probably further away. You've never been there, so it's hard to really
Okay.
judge the.
Is it
the
opposite
area.
direction?
Let me look at the map, and I'll tell you. So I think Novashest was up north a little bit. I think you guys went
Novashest
down.
was like in between Lunsk and Crow's Bend, I think.
Yeah, so it's back up that way. I think if you went closer to the east, past that river, towards what's that? Void, VOYD, probably somewhere in that vicinity would be
Okay, so it's opposite directions.
haha.
Is there any reason we need to go back to what was his name? Constantine? Was that his
Mhm.
name?
Constantine?
Mhm.
I mean, we were doing this primarily to, I guess, help him in this town out, but I don't know.
Hmm.
Feel bad for the guy, but don't
I
know
mean,
what
we
we
could
can do.
We could go back to him and be like, "Hey, the town that you wanted us to go check out is
Yeah, and then what?
I don't know. See if he has like other missions for us, I guess, if we went that way. Or
I think it'd be hilarious. It's like, yeah, we fucked up that one royally. You got anything else we can go fuck up?
I think that was his only thing, because no one else
We slaughtered
existed
your
in that
town.
town.
yeah. We feel bad and just move on? We can go to the vampires, I guess.
That's
I
a
mean,
very
for all he
straight
knows,
outlook.
we could have died on the way to Lunsk. So
We just never
say-
report back.
no, not never report back. We don't got many options for towns. Even
Yeah.
though Novashest is a shithole, it's our only other place really know of around here. Let's go meet up with the vampire lady. See what she thinks of this whole situation. And then maybe continue what we started for Constantine. And if we find anything else, then we can head back to Novashest.
Alright. I'm cool with that. What does Rhaenys think? Are you
Okay?
are you Rhaenys, are you okay with going to the vampires?
Yes.
All right.
Welcome aboard.
Vampires listen to Spirit Box exclusively in their wineries.
It's pretty cool.
They're cool
Take a
guys.
walk
Like
through the winery at night.
That sounds like
Yeah.
Adam Sandler's vampire impression.
That was the count from Sesame Street.
Oh shit.
All right. Well, I'm okay with it. Rhaenys is okay with it. Gran suggested it, so I assume he's okay with it. What about you two?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Lupin said he's fine with
So that means
Okay.
Al is fine with it.
it.
You're a very simple woman.
I just like to keep my man happy.
I didn't know. Whoa.
Whoa,
All right.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
So
Sure. Whatever that's about.
That's-
Yeah. I'll take first watch.
All right.
Whatever that's about is crazy. You're like, alrighty then.
Dude, it's been a stressful day. Brand is just like, whatever.
Bro's like, I gotta go to nap.
Ugh.
Okay. So everybody else is gonna rest.
yeah.
I'll stay up.
All right. If you're gonna stay up for a watch, you may make a perception check.
Got it.
I think that's a 14. Let me see what my modifier is again, real quick.
You're not great.
Perception, yeah, will be a 14.
I'm a 12.
I would say you guys sit by the fire as your compatriots had resided to their individual tents to rest and relax and try to get some sleep through this very stressful endeavor. A far cry from the very nice and homely beds as they were in just a night before. Back onto the cold and unforgiving earth with a bedroll rolled over top of it. You kind of look out.
How you feeling?
I feel fine. I mean, that was weird back there. But you know, shit happens, I guess. What
Yeah.
about you?
A little stressed. But yeah, shit happens. You're right.
It's just like sometimes life likes to throw a wrench in your plans and things don't go quite the way you want them to go.
I guess so.
You still I look over like to like Val and Lupin's. Are they like intense, or are we like sleeping on the ground and like?
I imagine you guys have like tents that you kind of roll out, and then you have bedrolls that you can sleep in.
I look over towards their tents. So you still feel the same about Val?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't really feel comfortable around someone who lost full control of their mind and murdered someone. Don't know about you.
Yeah, that was a little rough.
I mean, I'm an asshole. I'm not a murderer.
Right. uh, hmm.
I got a questioner, but
Hmm?
Lupin apparently said that he wants to talk to her first. So, trying to respect
Right.
his wishes because he seems like a okay guy at first glance.
A real stand-up gentleman.
So far, so good, I guess.
I trust him a lot more than her.
That I can agree on. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, fuck Vale. I mean, what?
Whoa.
Yeah.
About you.
The slight some of the transformation things with Lupin is maybe something to be concerned about, but he seems to have it under control, so I'm not concerned. Val, on the other hand, we've seen isn't as much in control.
Well, it doesn't help that she only reasons with Lupin. So if she ever loses control, there's not much we can do.
You meaning like if Lupin's not around and she loses control?
Right.
Uh,
Or if Lupin's around and she loses control, we don't know how attached they are. Maybe he's more attached to her than he's letting on.
I see, I
Oh,
see.
please.
Yeah, well, like you said, if Lupin said he wants to talk to them first, or talk to her first, then I'll let that be. And look forward to the vampires.
And one more wine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it looked pretty good.
What? Oh, you haven't tried it yet?
No, I'm trying to be somewhat responsible right now.
And are you a lightweight? You have a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Hmm.
I'll have some maybe tomorrow.
All right. Day drinker, okay.
More for me.
If I need it.
All right. Kieran looks around, still nothing crazy.
Doesn't appear to be. You're enjoying a semi. What's the word? I was gonna say respectful, not respectful. Pretty normal.
No more
evening,
sounds
it
of
seems.
screams.
Yeah, there's no screams. It feels pretty calm. I'd say
Well, it's about their time for watch. Who should we wake up?
Oh, we didn't decide, did we? Well, speaking of the two, should we wake the two?
No, let's split them up.
Okay. I can stay up a little bit later if you want.
Sure, I'm gonna wake up
Or-
Val.
Interrogate her immediately.
Shakes her awake. Why did you leech him? Why?
Brandon's gonna nonchalantly walk in and just kind of like very softly nudge with his foot to Val. Hey, you're up.
She'll like stretch, and you'll see like a glow in her eyes that'll dim, and then she'll be like, ah. She's just gonna let out a sigh. Is Lupin gonna watch with me?
He looked like he needed a little bit more sleep, so you're gonna be with Kieran.
She like slumps over. Okay.
Hey Val, maybe try
No wonder right now.
being more open to talking with others.
You guys are cool. Just I haven't gotten approval for you guys yet.
Approval from who? Lupin?
Yeah. Yeah. And she'll just kind of like get up and saunter out of the tent.
Insight check. DM.
What are you trying to insight his
I know damn well he does not mean Lupin because I've had a conversation with Lupin.
You can roll.
All right, I guess I'm gonna roll an insight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you can roll an insight check.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess Kanji, depending on whether you're lying or
Yeah, I
telling the
mean,
truth, it'd be
I don't know
either
if the
deception or
parasite's gonna
persuasion.
try and I don't know if the parasite's gonna try and dissuade you out or whatever. I don't know if there'd be an anti-roll to that.
Kanji's at the
No,
Baldur's
if
Gate-
you're
Baldur's Gate
lying,
screen with Illa.
if you're lying to me, you would roll a deception. If you're telling the truth, you would roll a persuasion.
I see.
If you roll poorly at either one, it would just seem like you're doing the opposite.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
If you use your
Oh.
tadpole, you can roll at advantage.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use the-
Damn,
Brain's DC is a 2.
I rolled high, and apparently I have a good insight. I don't remember putting that stat, but I got a good insight.
I'll do persuasion.
Okay.
22.
I got a 24 on insight.
There you go.
I would say you feel from his tone and the words that he said from there, he doesn't appear to be hiding any other information from you. It feels like what he's saying is genuine and true.
All right. Good luck. Don't let anything
Thanks.
kill me in the night.
With, I mean, if anything gets through us, I feel like I feel like that's so much worse. She'll kind of like laugh like lightly because she's still very tired.
All right. As you watch for the night, go and make a perception check.
Wahoo.
Wow.
Ooh, that's pretty dang good.
I can't wait to not fucking see. 21,
20.
17 plus 4.
23.
23. You guys are
We're
able
seeing
to
everything.
watch pretty much all throughout the night, or the remainder of your shift there. It appears that the commotion at the town, not too terribly far from you all, maybe has drawn a lot of the general attention of any near dwellers or those who wish to take advantage of a situation. And maybe the wildlife stays away because of that as well. You feel like you were unabated and not interrupted for the remainder of the evening. I would say the
I
sun
like-
will be able to go ahead.
I say I'll like slump against the log and like kind of like that like nonchalant like that like you slip back and you just kind of let your head roll to the side and I just look at Kieran and I say, so how do you feel?
About
The whole thing coming out of the crystal, not knowing where you can run to, having nowhere to escape, the dread of it all.
yeah, me and Brand also were talking about that, and yeah, it's a little fucked. I not feeling great about it, I guess, but you know, me and Brand were saying, you know, shit happens sometimes, and you got to keep trucking. We were also thinking that maybe the next best move would be the vampires. Or we already discussed that. We're going to the vampires.
Yeah, I said the winery.
How do you feel about the vampires?
They're vile creatures.
Kieran's just like, what?
If they make good wine, I suppose.
You know, I'm a fae, but your morals are questionable. Or they're very interesting. So it's like the vampires are vile monsters, which is debatable. Fine. But I'm confused that they're acceptable if they make good wine?
Well, it's not like there's blood in that wine, right?
Holy insight check moment.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I don't think so. They had like a little bit of like metallic taste, but surely they wouldn't make their wine with blood, right?
I don't. I'll say I've never met a good bloodsucker, so I might be heavily biased.
It feels like a slur.
Of course, all I've ever known is to hunt and be hunted, so I'm not very sympathetic with anything that can be a predator.
Where are you from again?
The hood. No.
I'm I've been around.
Okay.
If you're asking about my homeland, it's definitely not this continent.
Yeah, I mean, same. Okay. The hunter be hunted though, like, what's hunting you?
It's not so much what's hunting me. It's kind of what's I mean, this might be semantics, and she'll like kind of slide her head over, and so it's hounding inside of me.
Hmm.
And then you'll see like her eyes kind of like flicker, like between like this purple and pink, like glow, and she'll just kind of like turn and be like, "Do you ever feel that sometimes you just aren't yourself, and that there's more to you within you?"
Uh, in a way, probably not in the way that you're probably talking about. Continue though.
Let's. I think what's hounding inside of me wishes me to be stronger in ways that I don't think I can handle.
So you don't think you have control of yourself or what's inside of you? Or both?
Yes.
Hmm. So how do we work on that?
I'm still unsure. It's gotten better. Traveling with Lupin has honestly been one of the blessings in my lifetime. And she like kind of glances over to his tent. But now there's so many other people and it's at once, and this is it takes
I,
time.
I understand new people can be scary. Traveling with others can be intimidating. Um, you have to put a lot of trust into other people that you're traveling with, and I think we want to put trust in each other in this group, and I think that is difficult when you say things like, I can't control what's inside of me, you know?
You're weirdly sentimental.
Yeah. I mean, I think that hmm. Yeah, I guess that's a little weird and kind of hypocritical of me for like being like, oh yeah, we'll just move on from what was behind us, and then being kind of more sentimental now. Hmm.
Do
Either way,
you
though, yes.
do you look at me like I'm not right? And like you'll see her eyes flicker again.
Like you're not right?
Yeah.
I feel like there could be. I mean, I don't mean this in a mean way. Like, I feel like there is something wrong with you, but that's not. Hmm. I think that it can be fixed, whatever it is.
When
But
you say that, you will hear an echo in your head. What almost sounds like a screeching, but there is a perceptible voice that's like reverberating, and it will say, and you'll see my eyes now completely, like they're no longer flickering, they're now glowing, like pink and purple. You've been granted approval. You treat my host kindly. She can learn from you. And you, depending on how that makes you feel, you may have a headache.
yeah, I think Kieran's face definitely like squints, like like
I
like
don't like that.
almost like that feeling of like when you get a wet willy and you're just like gross. Ugh. Um, it's like okay, a lot of voices in the head today. Not a fan of that. Cool. So that's what you meant by approval. Got it. Is Val, is that you? That voice?
So when you
Is that who
ask that,
you are?
her eyes are still glowing. And now she'll speak normally, but it'll sound not like her normal voice. Val is mine, yes, but she is not the one who speaks for me.
Okay. Um, so I'm talking to what? The host in the body?
You're talking to the mightiest player in this far side. I've conquered, I've grown, and though this vestige may be weak, I will be strong again. Whatever that thing you thought we were running from would pale in comparison to my original power.
That's what he thinks.
Yeah, the booming voice reaches all over here. Say that again.
Me as
Okay.
a child with a toy water gun aiming it at the military soldier, he will
Talking
pale in
baby versus
comparison.
hydrogen bomb.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you have a name?
You've only been granted approval, not respect. Do not push it.
Okay.
Okay,
Um, all
Listen
right.
here, dickhead.
All right. All right, Shime.
So, is your power only limited to the body then?
Unfortunately, she's so frail.
Kieran looks in closely into the eyes of what is there. Then what's back there pales into comparison of what's right in front of you.
Say that again. I don't. You got really you got really
Old
existential. My
man.
brain broke.
You,
Ah.
you, whatever is inside this Val that is speaking to Kieran, said that it is mightier and all than what was back there. And Kieran is telling whatever it is that if it has no power in the host or whatever it is, if its only power is in Val, Kieran feels that he is stronger than Val.
Oh, not hearing the exerciser coming through for this arc. Hmm.
I like your tenacity, but do not push your luck. Though she may be frail, she's extremely. Forgot the word. Persistent. That's the word. Figured it out, guys. I almost had to pull up the fucking dictionary.
My man said I need a thesaurus to describe how fucked you are.
Yeah.
From a level to 110, how fucked?
But I still feel like we need to work together to continue forward. Like you said, we can learn from each other, right?
She has a lot to learn. She's like a bundle of energy, and I just need it to be harnessed correctly, or else this whole thing's a waste of. And I won't even become half of what I'm supposed to. I got lucky with Lupin. I'll be damned if this thing takes any longer. And when she says this thing, like she points at like Val like disgustedly. Like herself.
All right. Well, this has been fun. Can I talk to Val again?
And I thought we were just getting to like each other. And you'll start to see the eyes flicker again. And now Val's just kind of like staring like I don't want to say like blankly. But like she's got that like 1,000-yard like stare. Like she's just honed in on something else.
You feeling okay?
I feel like somebody took me out of the conversation and I need to talk to them about that. I hope they weren't mean to you.
No, we got along just fine. They said that I had the approval.
You will see like the biggest sigh of relief like leave her chest. Like all tension and like a lot of her muscles are like relaxed. I'm so relieved.
So, tell me again, how did you and Lupin meet?
So he like blushed. He like almost came to my rescue. Ish. I was fighting a griffin, taking on a solo quest. And it was really dumb. And I was going to honestly just let myself go. I was tired of not being me, and I was just ready to call it quits. And then you just see this hulking frame just tear it apart. The ferocity. It lit something inside of me, and I've just been following them on every quest since. We've been attached. He's so powerful. So we met by pure coincidence, pure happenstance, but sometimes I'd like to think that it's fate.
I'd like to think so.
Fate.
I think it's probably time for the next shift. If you want to get some, or I think we should probably both get some.
Wasn't the shift ended?
I would say,
wasn't the night done?
I would say so for this one it was like 2, so you split it like 4 and 4. Especially given the travel, you would be able to kind of sleep from there. This is just the nighttime, not traveling. So
Cool.
as you kind of finish up this general conversation, the sun would begin to slowly perch up over in between the overcast that you could see, giving you a rough illumination of where you are. Your campfire is kind of burned down to smolders, to which you can. At this point, everyone can long rest if you haven't already.
Can do a quick intermission while I let my dog out.
Okay.
All right.
And then we'll get on the road.
Are we back?
Everyone ready?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
All right, so you guys are able to pack up the bits of your camp back into your mobile stagecoach and begin trekking on the road towards the what you believe is going to be deeper into the Estolian Empire, towards the Grave Wastes, where the
I'll
grass
drive.
will turn from the the lush-ish kind of green to more of a somber, sooty feel. You guys are able to go make a survival check for me if you're driving.
Who's my passenger princess?
I want to do it.
All right.
And Ghidorah on top with Kieran.
What?
I imagine you ride on top of the stagecoach at all times.
Oh,
Yeah.
on top of it. Yes. I am always on top of the stagecoach for whatever reason.
You said
Where bros
survival?
always mounted.
I got 22.
Oh heavens! I'm gonna re-roll that with my luck point. That was a natural
Alright.
1.
Oof. She rolled a
Not
20
good for the
as well.
driver.
Damn.
I rolled a 16, and then I got plus 16 for.
Damn.
You said survival?
God,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Plus
God
6.
damn.
golly.
Yep.
16 total for me.
Nice.
Fucking Rangers. Crazy.
I would say so. You guys are able to head really strongly in the direction that you feel. You, after about an hour or two, you feel like you eclipse out of the forested region into more of a plains-ish area. You don't notice anything besides the grim overcast is a little bit more apparent now, as there's scattered hilltops and mountains off in the distance. Feel as maybe a slight rain might begin sometime soon. But as you continue on down the road, eventually you must happen upon something. You hear what sounds like mumblings or so off in the distance, and it looks about maybe 100 yards or so. There appears to be another cart it's not on fire, but there's like smoke billowing out of it. It appears to be just pulled off to the side of the road, kind of at a weird angle.
Are there any people?
You can make a perception check if you like.
Pretty solid. Oh wait. Yeah, I don't have as good a perception, but still pretty solid. 17.
Looking over there, it looks like you could see the cart from there. It's not moving. There appears to be something pulling it, like a horse-looking thing. And there appears to be something in smaller stature, smaller than a human. Looks like he's trying to yell at the beast to do something. That's kind of the murmurings you're getting from there, but it appears to be only one person that's visible.
I'm gonna just kind of whisper to Rainice. Could be an ambush, but think we should stop and try and help.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna park the cart a little bit further away. Hey everyone, we're gonna go help this stranger on the road. If you want to come along,
Excuse me.
yeah, I'm gonna park the cart over here near behind these trees.
We're doing what? You're just
We're helping some stranger, apparently.
vampire out of the casket just springs
Yeah.
upwards. What?
Welcome to
What?
the ambush. I like that. Okay.
Could be an ambush.
Um,
Could not be. Think we're just gonna check it out.
Get any information?
Analyzing.
do you guys all just kind of
Analyzing, yeah.
mosey up as a group?
We're stopping?
Yeah.
Or like stopping?
Yeah.
stopping?
I was parking our cart away from it in case it is an ambush, so that way
Ah.
they don't try to make off with our stuff.
We'll stay with the cars.
So I was just gonna park it behind like a
Okay.
tree line somewhere close.
I'll stay with the cars
If
just in
Lupin-
case.
If Lupin's gonna stay in the cart, I'll go with whoever else.
Who's the? Sorry.
Well, I'll probably go. And I think Rhaenys will go.
Leave the two lovebirds in the cart.
Oh,
You
there
two
you
want to stay at the cart?
go. Hold the cart down in case there's an ambush.
You don't want to be on the advancing guard, Lupin?
I don't know what.
Anyway.
You sound distant. From
Bro's like, I like it.
David just sounds distant from his mic. Sorry.
Oh, hold on. Is that better?
Yeah.
I was saying you don't want to be a part of the advancing guard, Lupin?
No,
You
I'd
wanna
rather not have
help
her
us
stuff
help them?
stolen. Just in
Good
case.
thinking.
Yeah.
All right. As the
We'll be
three
right
of
back.
you make your way
Right.
towards the cart, you see what appears to be the stature you're looking at appears to be some sort of maybe like a dwarf, like an older dwarf. He appears to be kind of squat with broad shoulders. You can see he has like a what's it? A braid of like almost like a silver beard that comes down into two tufts that looks like it has like two little like rings that hold his beard down. You can see that his face looks almost kind of like blackened almost with like soot or something, like dealing with like billows of smoke. You almost can make out like different scars on his face, and you can almost make out what it looks like one of his eyes may be gray and clouded over. He's wearing almost like a mishmash of like armor, like some leather. Some looks like nice and polished. Other looks like very ramshackled, put together. This guy looks like very rough and tumble, kind of guy, like a mishmash of like armor pieces he has there. Looking upon the cart, you can see where there's almost like a crest on the side of the cart, what it looks like to be a hammer and anvil, like a hammer striking on there, with like a proud like fortress mural almost on the side. He appears to be yelling at what looks like a donkey, trying to get him to move forward. You hear him kind of almost just like out of breath. Brimstone, what are you doing? We're lost and you're not helping the situation. I need you to go. We're going this way. There's nothing to eat. You need to go. And you can just see the donkey is just slack jaw, just kind of like chewing on what like dead bits of grass he has there. And this guy is just like, he's almost like standing there, hands on his hips, looking around. He is a little exasperated at the situation.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to move.
Oi, who goes there? And he like reaches down and he pulls out like a smithing hammer, and he's kind of looking back for, stay where you are if you know what's good for you.
Okay, we don't want any harm.
Make a persuasion
What?
check.
We don't want any harm?
Yep. Let's see. I think I'm pretty persuasive. Wow. 27.
Okay, yeah.
He
As
gives you
kinda
the
say that,
donkey?
he kind of like looks and he's just like, he's like, well, fuck it. I mean, there's nothing I can do. There's three of them and my donkey's not moving. He's like, all right, I'll take your word for it. He puts his hammer into like his, I guess like a little waist pocket thing.
Our kind member wanted to see if he needed help, and he's gonna point to Rhaenys.
Help, you say? Well, I wouldn't say no. If you can make my donkey Brimstone continue to go, that would be great.
Is he
How the hell are
hungry?
we gonna do that?
Oh, Rhaenys is great with animals.
Yeah, is the
That's how
donkey
we'll do that.
hungry?
Use the
I
donkey.
don't know. I fed him recently, but he just up and stopped.
Did you
Yeah,
ask him
the
nicely?
donkey?
Can you cast speak with animals?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you can talk to the donkey.
Let me talk to the direct source.
No, I didn't have a donkey voice.
Oh no.
Eddie Murphy.
Or is that a horse?
I believe.
That
I
is a
believe, I
nice
believe, I believe.
boulder.
All right.
Bro, I
so
love fish sucker.
You see
In
his
the
Rhaenys
morning,
just
we're
kind
making
of,
waffles.
yeah, kind of walks forward, and she kind of like casts a little spell of herself. I don't think any of you guys ever cast a spell. But
Nope.
almost like a woof, kind of like you see like a little oof from her. What do you say to the donkey?
Why won't you move?
You can talk to me?
Yes.
I've never talked to anyone before. I'm kind of tired. We've been going a long time. This cart's heavy. So I kind of want to lay down. And the dwarf goes like, well, what's he saying?
He's tired.
Tired?
Who'd have thought?
I don't believe it.
It's crazy.
Look at the situation we're in. We're in the middle of fucking nowhere. You gotta be tired here?
He said you guys have been going a long while and haven't stopped, and the cart's heavy.
Well, of course it's heavy. It's got all my shit in it. I'm not carrying myself.
So that means the donkey should probably have to rest more. You're not the one carrying this shit.
I know. I'm not a fucking donkey.
I fucking love this guy.
About the size of one.
So he's full.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
you're getting a little big for your chain shirt there, aren't you? Do you
Sorry.
want to have a go at me?
No, I don't. You look way too well off for me to handle.
You're right.
Damn.
I spent many a year serving in my battalion.
So where are you trying to
Wait.
get?
Sorry.
No, I think you were saying what I was gonna say. So go ahead.
So where were you two heading?
There you go. Perfect. That's what I
Well,
was gonna say.
we don't really go anywhere in particular. We kind of just travel around and, on the occasion, help adventurers with their armor. It's what I used to do before I left the army. But I don't do it for free. And he kind of like starts to point his finger at each of you. For free.
Okay.
What's the cost?
Well, I do like to drink, and I do like a good story too. If you could tell me a good one, I might help
telling
you out
like
as well.
bedtime story.
I think we have an extra keg we could probably offer.
Oh, now you're talking my language.
Can I feed some little snacks to the donkey?
The donkey looks at you, he's like, I like snacks. So you walk up and you kind of just start feeding. The donkey's name is Brimstone. So you start
Brimstone.
feeding him like little ration bits, and he just.
It's just this guy and the donkey, right?
It looks like it, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna head back
So
over
what's
to
your
our caravan and grab a keg.
The name's Bjorn. Bjorn
Bjorn?
Emberhaft.
What?
Whoa. Spell that last part. EMBER.
Oh, poggers.
Apt. Okay, gotcha.
Emberhaft.
Because he's. I can't think of one.
All right, Bjorn. Seems like got a little bit more of a head on your shoulders than most people in these areas. You want to hang out with us till your donkey feels a little bit better?
Oh, well, I guess so. If he's not gonna go, I'm not carrying all this shit.
I could tell.
Well,
All right, well, we got two others if you want to go meet. I'm Brand, by the way.
oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Brand.
Yeah.
Do you all look a little? And he kind of looks at all of you back and forth. Is that just your style?
Damn.
The chain shirt doesn't look fitting.
The toddler with the 2 times
Yeah.
size t-shirt.
Yeah, it's just like draped over him.
Uh,
I don't think
yeah,
that's
this-
comfortable to wear.
no, it's not, and it wasn't a choice. My previous armor broke, and I ordered a replacement breastplate, And I guess the city got overran with demons or some shit. And before I could grab my armor, we kind of got ran out.
Demons. He goes like,
I
my
don't know.
God. And you see him like clutching like an amulet from there and he just spits
Oh.
on the ground. Oh, don't steal what those like. Cost me my eye there.
Oh. Yeah, we didn't want to have to deal with them either, so we just kind of ran out.
It's good. I would have done the same.
But yeah, how much do you think you would charge for a breastplate?
Did I overhear you said something about a keg?
Yeah, he said a keg and a good story.
Mhm. If you can get Brimstone moving again, and I'll take a keg and a good story, and I think I could get you what you need. I got my bellows right here. I might be missing a few odds and ends, but I might be able to do something for you.
Kieran would have walked over back to the cart and let Val and Lupin know that they can head over, and Kieran's gonna head back over, walking next to the cart, I assume, with the keg in hand.
They'll mosey on over with the cart or the stagecoach. Well,
He seems
just,
fine. You can bring it around.
As you bring the keg, he's like, "Oh, thank Bagresh. This is what I'm talking about."
We're all out of cups, but somehow I feel like you don't
Oh.
need it.
If you ever found a dwarf without a cup or a keg, he's not a
Keg
dwarf at
becomes a
all.
cup.
And he runs back into his little his little cart thing, and then he comes back out and he's holding like an armful of mugs. He's like, "Just pour them up."
Girls like, get me wasted now.
Dwarf. Yeah. Brand's gonna, I guess, nod to Rhaenys, trusting that she can, help the donkey, Brimstone. Okay. Do you want a story now, or?
Well, yeah, I love being able to good tale as I sip my beverage. And he goes and he just just fills up his mug, and he kind of comes. He always like, "Oh, I forgot." Sets down his mug onto the ground, runs back in there, comes back out, and he has like a little folding chair that he's made, and he sets it down. Picks up his mug, and now you watch him kind of hop up, and it's like a little kid stool. And he's like, "All right, now I'm ready."
He's like me with milk and cookies.
He just ooh, ooh, some good stuff
Okay.
there.
Does
I think Val and Lupin have a pretty good story of a time they fought a griffin.
okay.
A griffin, you say?
That's what Val says.
Oh, I'd love to hear it.
Holy
ahead.
stir.
go ahead, Vale.
Oh.
Go
on, no, like
Holy.
Lupin didn't fight the griffin.
I trust you. Immediately gets betrayed by everyone.
Yeah. A griffin.
Yeah. How did you find it?
Feathers.
Okay.
Right. That is something griffins have. But
Aye.
where did you find it?
Mountainous region, not in a clearing, towards its den, trying to track down a bird that was flying through, terrorizing some villages. I thought, not bad. I fought a bird before. How big could this bird possibly? Apparently, they get pretty damn big.
Brand's gonna nudge Val and say, "Make it sound more exciting
Right. Right.
Oh,
and grandiose. Huge bird."
You said it had
He-
huge
Matt.
talons.
yeah,
It's
Matt,
really
honestly, he was chewing on a villager's entrails.
Oh, grizzly.
Yeah, real gory stuff.
You ever had sausage links? Kind of like that.
Oh no.
Real nasty
Crazy
stuff.
tech. And when I went to fight it, I got this nasty gash, and she'll lift up her skirt a little bit and show like a talon mark. Just a peep show, just for you. Make it a bit more real.
He probably sees a lot at his height.
You're short.
Bro's getting upskirts daily.
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
It's like, wow. It's a pretty daring story. Make a persuasion check.
Oh,
So is it good
It's-
enough?
With advantage.
I'm cracked at persuasion, so I should be fine. I got like a +8, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
let's see.
Oh, I'm
Unless he
cracked.
gets this one.
23, 16 plus 7.
Oh,
I think.
Oh,
I think.
so you slayed the monster. And you only
Ah.
have the card to show it. That's amazing.
I didn't slay it.
Oh,
I mean,
what,
can
just
you
a
imagine?
bystander?
They didn't have a donkey back then. Like when they were fighting that griffin. Imagine if they had a donkey. Like you can carry that much shit with a donkey. Imagine if they could have had a donkey. Could have carried that whole ass griffin, probably.
what the hell?
They wouldn't need
Kieran?
Gotta slide in the probably for just to cover your bases.
So you encountered the griffin, but you didn't slay it.
No, I didn't. But and she'll like lean over and like rest her shoulder on like Lupin. He did. He's my hero.
Oh, and it not a
And-
scar on his body to show for it.
I'm a decent hunter.
Oh,
You just like
He's
Griffin
so
Lupin?
humble.
It was
he's
a
like
team
down
effort.
the rest of his bug and sets it down. Well, what did you do with the body? Surely you did something with it.
We killed it and we left it. There's no reason to take it.
Oh no!
I want to imagine he put his hands on his head like that one meme, like.
Kieran just says because they didn't have a cart and takes a sip of his drink.
Oh, I don't believe it. That's almost... It's not even worth killing the monster. Half the fun is making stuff out of it. Oh,
The hut's kind of everything for us.
yeah, but all you have is your memories. You don't have anything cool on your body.
And that's why it's
nothing.
such an interesting story, because most
Yeah.
people would do what you do.
Which is what that? What do you think I do? You think I
Make
fucked a
armor for
griffin?
people. Make
Oh,
armor
yeah,
for
yeah.
people. Okay, all right.
Nah, you're right. That's exactly what I do. I'm surprised you never done that. Well,
Lupin's good with his hands in other ways.
I really didn't need to know that.
What the hell is this relationship? I don't want to hear any more of the freak show, man.
Bjorn will remember that.
Yeah, what the hell? Pran will wish he forgot that.
What's the video game? The Telltale series. Everyone cringes
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah, everyone hated that.
Everyone hated that.
You know, barring that weird shit you just said, I would be willing to show you a few things. You know, maybe you can go out and the next beast you slay, you could make something yourself out of it. I think that'd be good.
I wouldn't mind a new cowl, and she'll like kind of like tug at her little hood.
Might have-
Sure. What do you have in mind, Bjorn?
Well, I don't know of any creatures now, but you would need kind of like an area to kind of. It takes some time to, and you don't have a mobile forge like I do. So you'd have to do something. Like have a, oh, what's it called?
That donkey.
Like a, well, that's important too. But you don't want, you're not going to need a donkey. You're going to need like a forge and a crafting area to put all your stuff together. I may have an idea. Where are you lot headed?
Checks map.
I think I forgot. I don't remember where the winery is located, honestly.
Yeah, I
Uh,
didn't read any of that.
Like I think maybe only Kieran knows he put it all together.
Uh-huh.
And nudge nudge.
Oh, oh no.
It's crazy.
Boy, didn't he send it in the chat?
He sent the
He
map.
sent a map.
Oh, Moonshade Nocturne. Winery of the Knights Coven.
Moonshade Nocturne is the name of the wine.
Okay, Winery of the Knights Coven is the location or the
Yeah, that's
business?
yes. You don't know the official name. It's just you're
Okay,
like, oh,
and we
okay.
know it's near Void.
yeah, VOYD. Void. Yeah, I guess that's the only way you can pronounce it. Void.
We're heading south to Void. We're trying to get to the winery.
Or you just nomads. You don't have a place to call your home.
Not right now. Last two cities we went to ended up having some ridiculous ritual happen, and it's no longer inhabitable.
That's unfortunate. Well, you may be able to kill two birds with one stone here, because, as you can see from my cart, I used to be a part of the shit, what do they call it? I have it written down.
Lord check.
Yep, I have a rule.
Just watching Bjorn like draw a fucking blank. He's like,
Just looks at his cart. Where is it?
Where the fuck am I from? I was a part of a battalion called the Hammer and Anvil.
Ooh.
And then they were. He will begin to tell you about a rundown fortress that I had it on here. There it is. There's an old fort that his group used to have, where he was a forge brother. It's called Forgefall Keep, and it's run down. But if you could probably, go there, you could probably take it over as like a home base.
Where is it? Where's it located?
It's actually not too far from here. Probably like a half day's travel about this way. Almost the way you're headed. Well, not
So near Void?
It's not that close, but it's not too terribly far. It'd give you at least something. That's where I was a forge brother for a while before I decided my talents were best on the road.
Is there still
You're
an
so
active
real for
forge there?
I believe so. I haven't been there in some time, but there's a stone walls, worn beds, probably. Food, maybe. Sorry, it's been some years, but I do know it's still there. I hear the drum beats every once in a while.
Oh, so there's still people there? It's occupied?
I feel like it has to be if I hear drum beats, but we never use drums. I don't know what's there now. Something that likes drums.
Jesus Christ.
Are you... You said you guys used to be there. Disbanded from the rest of your people?
It's kind of a long story, but the long and short of it was I was a forge brother for the Hammer and Anvil. We were stationed there at Forgefall Keep. That was our main base of operations, and then we were dispatched to Cardonurk. Kar space Durnok, Cardinurk. That was like a dwarven fortress that they were holding, to which there was a siege by some nasty folks. I saw a good many of my brothers die after
Trolls or
nasty folk. It shudders. I couldn't even describe them. After all the ruin and the wreckage, I was pulled out for free from all the stone and rubble. The last one to survive of my whole battalion. It haunts me too much, but that's why I decided it's best me be on the road and help other travelers instead of dwelling on my past. There's nothing I can do about it now. I can't bring him back.
it's
Do you
mighty
have plans?
sentimental of you.
Do you have plans, Bjorn, of where you're going next? If we go there, are you wanting to come, or are you willing to go with us, or wanting to come with us?
I could. I'll show you where it's at, and maybe we'll rustle up something for you there. And I think that'd be all right. It takes some time, and Brimstone has to get his shit together, haul my shit too, and then we'll be going.
I think I'd be fine with that. How about everyone else?
Sure.
If it's to reclaim lost territory, I don't see why not.
Renice, how's the donkey doing?
Donkey's doing good.
Furiously petting. Positive affirmations. You're such a
I
good-
feel like I can
good
go
donkey.
now. I feel like I'm ready to work.
No.
You ready to work?
Oh.
Yeah.
The donkey.
The hunger strike is over.
Communist donkey.
Yay.
Does the donkey have a name?
The donkey's name is Brimstone.
Brimstone, that's right. He's ready to get on the move.
All right. So saddle up and head out.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
So everybody's heading out.
Yep.
Right. So
I guess we'll follow you,
so
Bjorn.
I'll show you the way. And so you guys will set off. You don't have to roll a survival check. He'll just guide you guys there.
I'm not trying
Poggers.
I think
Um,
that chain shirt looks fine on you.
to-
Yeah, he's like, I think you look great, man.
You don't gotta lie to me.
Why would I ever lie? It is
Right.
all right. Fine. It is a little big, but that's not bad.
Yeah.
We'll get you something better.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm gonna sit in the back this time.
Okay. I'll still be on top.
Someone else drive.
I drive.
Lupin the driver. All right, so you guys spend the next 3.5 or 4 hours just basically following Bjorn as he makes his way and I guess like heads off to a direction, not the exact direction you were heading. And shows you kind of a couple of the paths to go from there to where eventually, as the sun kind of begins to peak a little bit over the clouds, you see like a fog has started to rise up over the ground and appearing off into looks like a big, large hillside, a very large fortress. You can see where it's mostly disheveled, but you can see the outer walls still stand and there's guard posts and things from there. But you do hear drum beats, as he was stating before, just like dum, 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 dum. You could hear almost what sounds like maniacal, not like laughing, but just jabbing back and forth of like yelps and just general commotion. I will flip you guys over to the other map.
Whoa.
Does it take us with you?
It will when I do it.
Poggers.
Whoa.
Should we be ready for a fight?
Holy crap.
Oh, bro, I can't wait to fight the Minecraft movie.
Chicken jockey.
Oh my god, chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. Have you guys seen the Minecraft movie?
No.
Nope.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I think we'll go see it at some point.
I'm gonna go see the Snow White movie because that's the.
Oh no.
Because he loves snow.
No, he loves white.
All right,
Oops.
summoning
Hmm?
everyone.
What the hell?
What the fuck is this?
Dang,
Are
bro, you
these-
gotta be careful. Some people's
God
species
damn.
can't handle this.
This is
God,
What's
Golly.
happening here? Is this fire, Kendall?
Where?
All the orange stuff. Is this like
This?
embers?
No.
Yeah.
This is just foliage.
Oh, I see. It's leaves. I had to zoom in real
I
close.
think the colors are
Aurora.
just very muted here.
Yes.
Like black
I'd
and
say,
white.
Yes. You are further into the Estoian Empire, so it's more gray than anything from there.
Okay.
But I have placed everyone's character here. And there's little Bjorn. And there's his donkey. Big donkey. But looking out, it appears to be overrun by goblins.
That's me. I
Sorry.
gotta go, guys.
He kind of parks the cart up here. You guys appear to not be noticed,
Whoops.
but just looking around the general area, you can see off to the right there appears to be some stables where it looks like they have some razor-toothed boars. There's a couple goblins. Looks like they're hanging out over here by this campfire. There's a big gathering of them, these goblins here. Looks like they're led by some sort of like orc. It's like slave master. There's a couple people perched up on the top for his outlooks from there. But that's how you see from here. You see that there's a couple dead bodies of long slain adventurers, like here, here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it appears that this place is decently well defended. But
Now, would you say took over it?
It looks like goblins.
Okay. Those detestable bastards.
Does
but yeah.
anyone speak orc or goblin?
I speak goblin.
Lupin's
And
up
I
to
convenient. I
52.
speak
And
orc.
I also speak orc.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna
That's
look
crazy.
to the three most capable people. I want
Uh,
to try chatting. It looks like they just kill everything, though.
I think that's the unfortunate thing usually with goblins is they're hard to reason with without ending in a fight. Yeah.
And they're
From
also
my
not very smart.
experience, I don't want to, But hey, we could try talking to them. I think that would be a good idea.
How successful do you think you could be at talking to goblins while we talk to the orcs, Rainies? It seems like we'll be the us
I
three
don't
will
think
be
they're gonna split up. I think the second they see one of us, they're all going to.
Yeah, what do you want me
Converge.
to tell them?
No, I know that I know we're all gonna go converge. It's just that I can't talk to the goblins. So we'll be like, I think the word is liaisons. I think that's a word.
Yeah, there's a
I mean, like, whenever we go to talk to the orcs, the people who can speak orc will talk, and then whenever we talk to the goblins, the people that can speak goblin will talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
sounds
Should
like
be
a
fun.
So
plan.
we can try our best to reason with them
I'll be-
and not start a fight.
But maybe we know what we're gonna say first.
Does
We
anyone
don't.
actually feel comfortable living with orcs and goblins? If we do use this place to like set
You
up
want to
shop,
kill them?
yeah, or are we actually going to be comfortable just hanging around with orcs and goblins and not terrified at any moment they're just going to
Rob or
cover
kill
throats in
us.
our sleep?
Orcs are fine. Goblins are detestable.
Where's my dragon?
We'll unpack that later.
trying to find him. His little mini.
We would.
I just typed in Drake.
Here, switch to.
We will try our best and see if we can get them to be friendly and not be hostile in any way. If we can.
Yeah. Don't
I
we come in
Oh,
peace?
he's not that big.
Old?
I do.
Not-
I do think Brand has a good point though. Is like,
There he is.
how likely are they gonna try to?
Holy
turn
crap,
on
we
us?
need to leave. Sorry.
Is it
Panic
Artorias?
attack.
That's Artorias.
You're saying, Kieran.
Kieran. Oh no, he died.
Is Bjorn still with us?
Bjorn is still with you.
Yeah.
Bjorn, are these the people that wrecked your land? Not your land. Sword,
No,
the fortress, your fortress.
no. I think these are just people who live here now.
Okay.
But you guys
How do
can
you-
decide what you want to do. I have to go take a shit real quick.
Oh my
Okay.
Oh,
god.
hell yeah.
And then we'll,
Guys,
so
we got
we have time
time.
to decide.
I was gonna ask Bjorn what he thought about them, but I guess he's gonna go shit.
I'll answer for you. I don't know.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I like alcohol. And
I like alcohol.
He's back.
I like
He's back.
alcohol stories. Oh, thanks, Bjorn. Thanks.
And I hate
Sorry, I
my
was getting a
donkey.
drink.
Damn, that's
And
a
I
big
hate-
ass donkey.
That is a thickums donkey.
What a
Yeah.
jackass.
Also, why the hell is it going straight up his booty hole?
Yeah, I don't know where the ropes. I don't know where the ropes are right there.
Oh no, he's loose.
Oh no.
He's
Send,
escaping.
send him in to talk to the orcs.
All right. So realistically,
I'm not
Yeah.
sure if this is gonna work out.
I don't think it is
right.
either.
I think
He's
I think
already
it's
having
fine.
doubts.
We just have to make peace and see if we can just.
Yeah, but how long is peace gonna last, Lupin?
I don't know. Try to do
They're
benefit,
goblins and orcs.
benefit the doubt.
I would like to be optimistic as well, but I also I don't see it ending well.
How many are there?
A lot. One.
Well,
there's
based
a
off the
shit
outside,
ton-
looks like there's a lot.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. Is can we talk our way in, and then once we're in, we can get a better idea of what we're against. Or
Oh my
with-
god.
Or
There's a
with
guy in the stairs. There's like another human in here.
Where do you see that at?
If you go, I guess it's to the left side. There's like, I don't know how to do the little thing.
L?
I think it's L.
Hold on.
Oh, that guy?
There's a guy in here.
this is where?
In here.
Let me get.
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest. Every single person that doesn't look like them looks to have been killed and put on display.
One of them has
Yeah.
their whole leg chopped off. Like this one right here is fucking gruesome. Her eyes are plucked out.
Yeah,
Yummy is crazy.
Karen, we're gonna have to have another talk.
Look, I
What?
love.
Oh.
We'll unpack that later.
Oh, I'm back
What are
down.
these things on the right? What are these? Oh, I guess those are just
They-
cows.
Realistically, what's
These?
our battle strategy if we're having a fight?
They already got ale in the cups.
Split them up as much as we can. Isolate them.
We can't see what's ranged and what's not, so is it a they have to come to us situation? Is that a better tactic here?
They have a
I
whole
don't know. By the
arrow.
time they come to us, there could be people on the inside also heading to us. We don't know how many people are on the inside.
We'll have to fight them anyway too, right?
There's a lot of people on the
maybe the-
inside.
There could be none on the inside.
That's
Alright.
true too. What's
The
is there a
Jolly
good
Roger
way?
inside?
What'd you say?
We can't see that.
Oh, I can see it.
No, our characters
Well, yeah.
taken. Can't
Yeah,
see
we-
it.
I'm like, what
Really,
From
are
us
they-
from here, we can see these people and that's it.
Well,
Yeah.
obviously, if they have people outside, I think they would be.
Yeah.
What's the term?
It's safe to assume there's people inside.
Yeah, this is a whole fortress.
What's the?
I think there's no way they can fight a united front. They don't look.
A dream scenario is taking out the people on the outside before they can alarm the people on the inside.
See how long his nipples are?
What?
Asking the real questions.
This
So,
big guy
where?
in the door? He's got really long nipples.
This guy?
Golly.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, they are pointy.
They are, yeah, diamonds.
Or is there a creative way that we could set a ambush?
Is there a?
Is
can we do
there?
orc and orc? What's the term? Friend? Not relationship. half orc and orc.
Parlay.
I don't know what the term is. Fuck.
believe in you.
Friendly agreements, whatever this. I can't fucking think of the term for it.
Alliance.
I don't
There you
know.
go. Orc and orc.
Alliance.
Maybe.
I mean, there
I-
probably is, but once again, Lupin, my main issue is how long will they uphold that alliance? How much do you trust? I know, like, no offense, I know you're a half orc, but some of these orcs and ogres are kind of ruthless, and you are definitely not like that.
You're so soft.
He's got that dog in him.
You got
No,
you do be having
I mean,
that
I
dog
mean,
in
in
it.
the sense of killing just people to kill.
I mean-
Lupin's-
Kieran looks Lupin up and down and looks back at Brand and shrugs his shoulders.
Surely there's like not a united front here. Maybe Rhaenys, if you can convince the goblins to fight their oppressors, maybe we can stir some violence inside.
what?
As
Try to
I
get him
know,
You don't want to talk to the orc?
I know that if a fight breaks out, goblins are not the most intelligent creatures. They're being commanded by the orcs. Orcs are crafty, strong, smart.
Yeah, the goblins.
That's
fight
probably the
orcs.
hierarchy here. I do not think the goblins like the orcs. I think they're just falling to that place.
So
Yeah,
are you
that's
saying
that's a big if.
Are you sure? They look like
That's a pretty intense risk to bet everything on.
so is the plan with that to like assert dominance in a way? Like we kill the orcs and then we're the big people in charge and we command the goblins?
No, just chaos. Cause
So-
infighting, see what happens.
Well, how would we cause the infighting?
Well, we talk to those little
Especially-
Just
goblins
hoping?
over there. Talk to those little goblins over there. Be like, hey, buddies, you can fight. I believe in you. You know,
There's
whisper
an orc
sweet
right
nothings
there.
for them.
Yeah.
I don't
Where?
think any of us are that persuasive.
All right, okay, all right. No, it's fine, it's fine. So, Val, let's do this then. We go up, we talk to the goblins. They say fuck you, and now they're all attacking us, and we have no advantage. What's our plan then?
Same as it was before.
We just
Murder
But we're
everyone
coming
else.
up-
and go back
we're
to the
coming
line.
up with a plan.
I could try to
Can
come
can
with
we?
a
s- You
plan
think?
where you're fighting is plan B. If there's a way to talk his way into it, then cool. If not, then
Okay, I'm gonna outright say I don't trust orcs and goblins. I'm just gonna say it. I'm
I
not
just don't trust
comfortable.
goblins.
And plus, this
The
place has
the
a lot
plan
of
is
dragon heads.
the plan is that based off what Bjorn was saying is ideal situation. We take this place and make it our own. At what point does convincing the goblins to let us hang out ever come into play with that plan?
Well, why do we need to hang out here? The forge?
We were gonna
Well, this is Bjorn's home territory. So we're trying
Yeah.
to get it back for him.
He said he's better on the road.
I assume we were primarily doing it for the forge and just having an actual place to bed down ourselves.
Oh,
Did Bjorn say that these goblins and orcs are the ones that took the thing from his people?
I think
he
he
said that
think
these
so.
aren't. He said these are. He said they just settled here. These aren't the people that chased him out or whatever.
Because I feel like I could justify us just walking up and going full
Yeah, causing
onslaught.
havoc.
Yeah, I could justify that if these are the ones that took it from Bjorn, but
Which they aren't.
I don't. Is our goal to be good people,
Alrighty.
or
I hope everyone's ready.
All right, go get him.
I mean, if you all want to try and talk and reasoning with them, then go for it. I don't know how well we'll sleep at night, but we can try that, and if that doesn't work, then I guess let's watch each other's backs.
this is
There's not like a way to really sneak in and inside anyway.
Hey Bjorn, what do you think about these people? Do they look nice?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, probably not reasonable. And if they are, probably dangerous.
Yeah, look at that one. He's chewing on a fucking femur.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of us, people who look like us, literally skewered.
This
you know,
one right
that's a
here.
good point. We can just go in there and fuck shit up then, I guess.
Yeah, we really
We could
could
easily
fight
just cause a
inside.
distraction. Oh, now, all of a sudden.
Oh, the
I
goblins are
forgot
just
about the dead
automatic.
bodies.
I pointed out the
What if there's a nickel mage there to save you?
I pointed out the lady who's got her eyes skewered out over here.
Yeah, and then you also said they look friendly.
No, I was saying we caused infighting. I was always planning to fight him. I just didn't.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't want to like, because I think, and this is me thinking about our character's viewpoint. I'm pretty sure we can see these posted up archers up here.
Okay.
So I over here,
Oh.
like these whole guys lining the wall. So I did not feel super comfortable trying to fight that front with people on the high ground.
So we did want to fight. How do we want to approach this?
I still
That's
think
the
we need to
round
isolate them.
strategy.
Pull them towards us.
Well, I don't know, because if we don't strike fast enough, they could be getting reinforcements from inside.
Hmm.
I think if you really, really trust the idea of potentially getting the goblins on our side, Val, then me and you can maybe flank around to the left here. And if I sneak up behind them, I could potentially freeze most of them, and then we can use that as leverage to try to get them, and you can try and convince them to you know, join our side, I guess. That's
I mean,
risky,
even
because then we're going to be separated, and we don't know if they don't agree, then there's no telling how it's going to go.
While they're talking, DM, can I? Because we have Bjorn's brimstone in his carriage here as well, right?
Mhm.
Can I take a look at what all shit he has in his like in the back of his stuff, or like
Yeah.
back of his carriage?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because like if there's some stuff that we can take
Make
and move
yourself
to
at
our.
home, laddie. Yeah, just go and take all my alchemist fire, me fucking smoke bombs. Just take all of it.
Well,
Stop.
if
Yeah,
we move
that-
it over to
I'm
the
just-
carriage.
I'm fucking with you. Obviously, we need this shit. Have you seen him? He's eating that. That one's eating a fucking eyeball. We gotta burn these fucks to the ground.
Bjorn,
Thank you.
what if we blew
Thank
up
you,
your
voice of
fucking
reason.
wagon?
Okay, now listen. I don't think blowing up
See,
the fucking
now you're
wagon-
not on the same page.
Okay, I feel
Distraction.
like maybe we could do a
Well
distraction
said.
that's not full-fledged blowing up the
Oh,
wagon.
wait.
Well, I was also looking as like if he has black powder or like oils or
There's-
something, that could be
Would.
fun too.
We could do what we did last time. See those little warthogs over there? We can disturb them like we disturbed the horses in the last
That didn't
camp.
go very well last
That didn't
time.
go.
There's a tower. We can burn the tower down. They'll come and check out the tower, and then
We can do
You're
that.
talking about this one?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Burn
Hey,
that motherfucker to
everyone.
the ground.
Everyone, we
Yeah.
could do that. They are also just orcs and goblins. I don't
Mhm.
think it's going to take much to get their attention.
No.
Just throw a
No.
rock at him.
I didn't want to bring this up earlier, but I do have a lot of shit we could use. And he kind of like creeps into his thing. He's like, 1 moment, and then he comes back out, and he just drops like a chest onto the ground. This is full of a lot of stuff I just made over the years. I think a lot of this could be pretty useful. So he points out a couple things in this chest that you could use. They're all different throwables, so hopefully you guys are proficient in something you can throw. If you are proficient in simple weapons, what do you have?
Proficiency.
I'm good with simple, but I don't know what you're getting at, I guess.
Okay, if you're proficient in simple weapons, you'll be proficient throwing their grenades. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Okay.
Oh hell yeah! Give me a fucking grenade.
All right,
Potatoes?
so he has he has a couple options. So one of them he suggests would be pretty useful at the start. It's called a Glimmerstone flask. This flask contains a phosphorescent liquid, which, when thrown, will illuminate an area for 10 minutes that could possibly attract attention from distant creatures. It creates a bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light 30 feet beyond that. I think it's any creature caught in the radius must make a intelligence saving throw or be compelled to investigate the light.
What's that?
Yeah, pretty much. He has shrapnel charges, which you can't really throw those. You have to set them and like pull a thing on them because they're like small little boxes. When they detonate in a 20-foot cone in a direction, it'll do 2d6 piercing and 1d6 bludgeoning.
Wait, say what's this one called?
It's a like a shrapnel charge, so it's a 20-foot cone, so it'll go.
What does he have?
It's the little pig ear thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he can have it. It's okay. So 20-foot cone. So basically,
Oh hell yeah!
about that
Usually
far.
50.
Yeah.
I fuck heavy with that shrapnel charge. I would fuck heavy with that.
So the only thing is you'll have to set it down and activate it.
Okay.
So
Sneak up on him.
any of these, if
Can
they're
I take-
throwables, you can prime them and throw them with the same action. With this one, if you have to set it, you set it as the bonus action to activate. And it'll happen like that turn.
Quick question.
How many feet?
If goodness,
It goes 20 feet,
it's 20 feet, 50 feet,
55 degrees.
degrees. So quick question. This is mainly for Adam, I guess. How does the grapple ruling work for like a willing creature? Like if someone were to grab someone and want to move them, is it like half of your movement, or is it
I think it says like 1 foot per whatever, which I think just means half movement. With grapple, I know you make a strength or dex save, but that's if they're unwilling. I assume you can just grapple someone if they're willing. Dragging them, I think, is half.
DM, how would you rule that? If I were to theoretically grab someone and
Like grapple and then move them, not
Yeah.
like, you move them against their will.
no. Grab one of us and move.
If you are moving together, it would technically be normal movement. If you have to like, if they're playing dead or you're moving them that way, it'd be like difficult terrain technically if you would have worded it that way. So it'd be half movement.
Okay. What about
Kieran also gets like big eyes as he thinks about the idea that we can put one of those charge things, if we're all sneaky with it, we can put a charge thing down and then put one of the light things on it to compel them closer into it and then detonate it. Just saying.
Yeah, I was thinking I was thinking of putting it over here. Um,
Does anyone want to get on top of that roof where those two archers are?
What are you talking about? Oh, okay, thank you.
If we can take
There.
him out, I say Renee should go up there so she gets the high ground.
Renice, you want to go up there, set down a charge? I can get you there.
I can also face step someone too if I need to move anyone.
That could work.
And
How many other shrapnel charges do we have?
Where?
Let me see the movement.
Here?
Up here,
Also
where these two are.
Can I
So
not
this
like
is
misty step up there or?
so this would, if you're gonna misty step, it's 30 feet up.
So you have to be real sneaky to get up there.
So you
It's gonna be in the middle of everything.
What we could do is possibly have
I-
Rainice sneak up like halfway or up to a certain point, and that way, when it is your turn, this is kind of out of character meta, but you could like run and use your movement, and then use your bonus action to teleport up there, like in one turn. If we could possibly do that.
I can also get her up there without anyone knowing.
That would work too. That would work better.
Yeah, what we could do, I could get her up there, and then maybe after that, I can cause a ruckus to the main guy up front, and then when you guys see me, just be prepared to set the other charge on that camp over there where the current cone is.
All right. Do we?
Oh, yeah, are you talking about?
There's a group on the other side. If there's multiple
Just these people
detonate
too,
things,
so-
I can put them on the other side too. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was saying. Is like, because you have the cone here already.
Yeah, I
if
thought
we're
about
going
putting
this
it
way-
there.
If you go this way and set up over there, I could possibly go this way and set up over here. We're planning a lot for it not to go this way at all. Rainice could
we'll
go up
figure it
this
out.
way and then teleport up there.
Brand is gonna teleport her. Is that right?
Possibly.
I can fly her up there.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Fucking
Uh,
reputations.
So yeah, Brandon and Renice can go up the middle. Val, if you want to split left, I'll split right, and then Lupin can.
They can go in the middle and
Probably also bring-
distract the
yeah.
orc.
Yeah.
If this goes
Sure.
to plan. If this goes to plan.
Honestly, if this all
Probably
works
not.
out perfectly, this is gonna go great.
Rhaenys, I'm probably not gonna be able to carry you and Ghidorah. So, are you gonna be able to command Ghidorah from down? He'll be down here. You'll be up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Team Brave? Question mark.
And if is there any safe words? Any like oh shit call outs that we need to worry about?
Yeah,
I'm pretty
oh,
sure
shit.
someone getting shot.
No. Oh, Bjorn.
I'll just say, fuck me.
That works.
Oh, Bjorn and Lupin can go up in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love a good scrounging.
Yeah.
And he pulls out he's like, one moment. He drops back into his thing and comes out and he's holding two hand axes. Like, I'm ready to fucking rumble.
I pull out my
Also,
great axe. Let's
What
go.
time of day is it?
Time of day? Early
We've
afternoon.
been traveling for a while.
Probably about
Also-
4 or so in the afternoon.
Wasn't there another throwable? Because you said there's the Glimmerstone and then the
Mhm.
shrapnel charges. Wasn't there another one?
Sorry, I was letting you guys describe what you were doing, and then I was going to give you everything. So you
Gotcha.
have the Glimmerstone flask. There's one of those. There's the shrapnel charges. You have 2.
Epic.
You have 1 flash stone grenade. This one is you can throw it. Everyone within a 15-foot radius has to make a con save, or they are blinded. It's a bright
Ooh.
flat. It's like a flashbang.
It's pretty good.
There's a molten bomb. It's called a molten bomb, but it's not like all these are gonna do roughly the same amount of damage. It's not like crazy.
They're all
15-foot
AoEs,
radius.
I'm assuming.
This
Okay.
one molten bomb, 15-foot radius, 3d6 fire damage. And then there's a boomstone grenade, which is 1d6 force damage, but can knock people prone.
Ooh.
So it's kind of like a concussion grenade. So you have 2 boomstones, 2 moltens, 1 flash stone, 2 shrapnel, 1 glimmerstone.
So we know Kira and I are taking a shrapnel each. Depending on who's the deepest inside, should probably take more of the heavy duty stuff. I'm assuming that'd be you and you and Renice, Bran.
Yeah.
What if? How sneaky do you think you could be, Val?
Let me look at my character sheet.
Or
I mean, it's pretty foggy.
Or possibly how distracting do you think you could be to pull them to the shrapnel charge thing? Because we could possibly give the Glimmerstone to Rhaenys to take up there with her in case something goes bad, or in case there's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess that would function like a flare, I guess.
Yeah,
It'd be
maybe.
more of like a they're blind and she can get out if she needs to.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that's that one. My bad. So many.
It could work. Yeah, it could work in different ways, but I think that would be probably the ideal use for it, or maybe I don't know. That's if you didn't want to take it to pull them into one of the shrapnel charges. You said the flash stun grenade thing was a blind in an area,
I think so.
and then there's 2 other ones: the boomstone, which was a
Mhm.
something damage 2d6, 1d6.
Boomstone does 1d6 force,
1d6.
and it can knock people prone. Then there's the molten bomb, which does 3d6 fire damage. Then there's the flash stone, which is the 50-foot radius to be blinded.
And it's action to throw.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep, the charge stone is the only one that requires you to set down and activate because it fires that cone. That's a bonus action to set down and an action to prime, but then it'll pretty much go whenever you're like, all right, it's gonna happen within 6 seconds. So just think the grenades go off at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I think that's the best way to describe it.
Before they could probably move.
Yes. So let's say action, cool, throw it from there. You can move, do whatever you need to do from there. Then it's what's it called? Then it would go off when you say, all right, cool, my turn's over. Grenade happens.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. So I could theoretically. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I could theoretically place the charge where I have the cone currently, sneaky enough, and then have it go off. Like it is like if but that would depend on turn order because I would want my thought out of character, my thought would have been to synchronize the shrapnel charges with Adams.
We're probably gonna get a sneak round if I were to guess. Until someone messes up, I'm gonna assume.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
that would be ideal.
It's pretty foggy, right?
It's decently foggy.
It's decently foggy, so theoretically, if I were to just take a really wide berth, it'd probably be difficult for them to look in the air and see someone flying. Because if it's foggy down here, then it's going to be pretty thick up there. Based off of science.
he's right.
You can certainly try. Is all I will say.
Okay.
How many molten?
2.
2.
Yeah. 2 molten, 2 boomstone, 1 flash, 2 shrapnel, 1 glimmer. Just think, nothing really flies around here, so if they see something flying, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
Right, but it's foggy. So there's a higher chance of them not seeing it by that logic. Okay, guys, I'm not going to fly, apparently.
I mean, it'd make it harder. Yeah. But I don't... Like I said, it just depends on the rolls.
because she can't.
Like I would say, it's
Her-
not a guarantee they see you. It's not a guarantee.
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
like,
I know that. I know that. I'm just
Yeah.
the way you're wording it, the way it's making more seem like it's a guarantee that they are gonna see
No,
me.
no, no. It's not a guarantee. I'm just saying,
Okay.
yeah, it's no guarantee either way. It's all on the rolls.
Right. Okay.
Part of the
How did we-
card.
That's
Uh,
why I was stressing. I'm like, okay, I think Kendall's mentioning it to be like
Mhm.
they will see you.
How did we
Just
want
the-
to
the DC.
go? No, no,
I would
go.
say just the DC is maybe a little challenging on that one.
Okay.
How did we want to split up the equipment? Does me and Kieran and Val take a shrapnel each,
Yeah.
and then possibly
What was
give
what was the boom one?
The boom.
Is that
Boomstone
the
does
flashbang?
1d6.
Mhm.
Boomstone was 1d6 force and prone.
I honestly feel like that should go to whoever's deepest in there as a final escape option. Truthfully.
That's probably Brand or Val. I would guess,
If me
or not.
and
Sorry,
Rhaenys are
Brand
gonna
or
be,
Rhaenys.
Yeah.
if so, all right. So Lupin and Bjorn are gonna be going up front,
Yes.
They should
and
take a Molten.
where are Val and Kieran? Are you two splitting up?
We'll be over
Uh,
here taking left and right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was going to possibly, if it's okay, I could possibly take one of the molten ones and one of the shrapnel ones and put a. If I'm sneaky enough, I can keep a shrapnel where the light just was over there on that side,
Oh, yeah.
and then put a molten possibly at this tower if we need to take out this tower.
I'll if that's the case, whenever I drop Rhaenys off up there, I'll probably stay up there for a little bit just to make sure that everything's okay, and if anyone else needs help, I should be able to see.
Yeah, Rhaenys, how much? Or Rhaenys, you're more ranged, right? So less melee, or you can melee?
I have daggers, yes.
Okay. But you prefer range? Maybe?
Yeah, that's
She's more-
whatever.
She's better with a bow.
Okay. I was just thinking was like if you and Brand are going up to the top and if there's multiple bad guys up there, you would probably want some help fighting the guys that are up close. So, because Brand, you were saying about sticking around up there, that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
And then,
And as he's saying that, I'm gonna go and cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay.
yeah, because then Rhaenys would be able to just kind of probably solo that shit probably herself after those guys are gone, and then Brand, you could probably come back down and help.
Yeah.
Can I pre-rage?
It would just go away.
Nah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to make
You gotta
sure.
hit something.
Yeah. You would essentially scream, and then like 6 seconds later, you'd be like, "I'm fine.
Oh,
Like, oh my fucking toe!
I'm chill." I'm
Like,
chill.
like unless you raged and then ran in there and hit something that same turn.
Yeah, you'd have
but-
to do it quick. That's risky.
oh, look.
It'd be kind of
Plus,
funny.
there's no quiet rage. You can't whisper. Fuck.
It would be kind
And
of
since
funny
we're-
if just it was
Sorry, go ahead.
Bjorn and Lupin going up to possibly talk with them or whatever. It'd be funny. Lupin just goes up there and just starts yelling in his face.
Yeah?
Rage. What you were gonna say?
All right. Everyone okay with that? Everyone
Yeah.
okay with that plan? Rhaenys, you good with being up top?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we should get this started. And as he says that, large black raven wings envelop from behind his cloak. Let's go.
What the fuck? He's a fucking bird.
Wait till he sees Lupin.
That's the griffin we fought.
Yeah,
I
don't
told
worry
you.
about it.
That's not the worst of it.
Brandon's
That's not
gonna
the- oh,
grab
that's right.
Rhaenys, and we're gonna take a slow, wide berth from the left side.
Oh, I lost my cone. Fuck.
Sorry, you will
Yeah.
probably be able to say that again. Let's see how close.
How do I activate flying?
There you
We're
go.
gonna go up.
This shit is not easy to do.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna take some time to go up about 40
There we
feet.
go.
All right. Once you are this, once you pass
sorry.
this line, this could be your stealth checked area.
Gotcha. Okay. Prepare.
The molten is a throwable. It's not a set charge.
Yep.
Okay.
There's only one
that's
set charge.
Action to throw. Got it. Okay. Kieran is going to find his way up there, wherever the stealth is.
All right, Rainies, when we get up there, you're gonna put down that charge immediately.
There we go. It'll basically
slowly. This is the path I was meaning, Kindle. It's like very high and like against stuff.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Let me change the ambiance.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right, Taken. This is where you're gonna understand that all that time we were talking, none of this is gonna go like that.
Complete waste of time.
But
Complete
it's fun.
waste of time. It is not going to happen.
I'm not gonna cross the line, but I'm gonna try and position myself to sneak up
We're
to
also not
where.
crossing the line. We're just gonna wait for you guys to get set.
Okay.
I'm assuming we're all basically waiting to hear some
think
type of drop from.
Oh, we didn't set on a set off marking thing, did we?
Oh yeah, because you
Like,
and I were supposed to do it in sync shit.
it was gonna be whenever Rainice and Brand hit theirs.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And if it doesn't go well, someone's gonna yell, "Oh shit!" And
Yeah.
then you do your stuff
Bjorn.
instead. Yeah, Bjorn.
Okay.
Who crosses
Oh.
the line first?
Rainice, do you
I'll
want to
do it.
have Ghidorah go with Bjorn and Lupin up front?
That's fine.
All right.
He would be closer to you that way.
Work.
There we go.
So I gotta.
I'm gonna cross the line at the same time.
Yeah.
Right, is everybody
There you
gonna
go.
cross at the same time?
Yep.
Yep. And I'm still sneaking because I'm trying to place my charge where you saw my cone.
You and Lupin
Right,
are not sneaking,
everybody-
just waiting for you guys to.
Yep, you're just waiting there. Yep, you're just crouched down.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Nat
Everybody roll
20
stuff.
still.
Oh,
Damn.
All right, yeah. All right. You can position yourself wherever you'd like over here. They do not notice you. They're, I don't know. If you don't speak Goblin, they're kind of just yapping back and forth around this drum.
Work.
Yeah.
What is the charge stone look like?
The think of kind of like a claymore shape, but it's more of like in a box, and you can see there's like a funnel, like with two like metal like sheet metal things that kind of make almost like a duck bill that goes out, and it's just like a work, and it's just like a box.
Work.
That's pretty
Gotcha.
cool. I also got a 20.
Golly, natural.
Okay.
No, unnatural.
Oh,
God, I
okay.
wish.
Yep, I'd say that's good. So you can get in position to where you like.
I got a total
Uh,
of 25.
Did you roll stealth check?
Huh?
Stealth check?
I'm gonna try to
I
put
gotta
it as
figure out my. Measure out your cone if you need to, Adam. That's what I did. My cone would wipe out all the goblins.
Or
My
just
charge,
gonna-
at least.
I just want to place it by the campfire, I think, and just like have it faced towards. So is it-
So you do like this.
I guess yeah, as many as I can get. I guess turn it a little bit more to the right. Oh, I know that covers them. That should be fine.
Yeah.
Just gonna-
I think you and I will be able to get most of the goblins.
So I
Yep,
guess
so
I'll
if you
drop
do
it and dip.
20 by. So the only thing is, remember, if you have to use your action to prime it. When you end your turn, it goes off.
Oh, when you end
Yeah,
your
I'll-
turn, it goes off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to prime mine because I do plan on having it erupt and wipe them out, air quotes, the moment my turn starts. Because I also notice I have a wizard of some kind over here.
How did Rainice's stealth check go?
I said 14.
14, 25. That's not awful.
Yep, that's good for a double stealth. That's fine.
So how far can I go up, DM? Do you think?
All Are you still gonna just be in the air?
No, my plan is to just slowly make a very wide berth just out of range until getting here. Wow,
Okay.
I lined that up perfectly.
Good job.
Yeah, I'd say probably in this vicinity, you're probably good.
Okay.
And you're carrying Rhaenys?
Yes. Meow.
I just see Renee. I just saw Renee.
Yeah.
Yoink.
The crazy lady with the bow is airborne.
AC 130 above.
Yeah, that's what we should have done.
Carpet bomb ready.
Yeah.
All right.
So do I need to roll another stealth check to get closer to
I
the
would say
spot that we want to get to?
That's probably where you're at now, whenever they're in position and they've primed their bombs.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Which I am primed. Adam, did you decide to prime?
It's at the end of the turn, right?
Yep, so just think
Yeah, at the end of your
there.
turn, it'll explode.
Yeah, Bjorn gave you a little quick thing down. You kind of like, you turn something in, it kind of ignites a fuse, and as you're holding it, it doesn't like start like the fire. Once you take your hand off, and then it's gonna go in the next 6 seconds.
Legit
Yeah,
grenade, basically. You should pull the pin and until you let go.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the sign. My hand's on the pin, I guess. Just waiting for signal to pull it.
Yep, same.
We gotta get closer.
You can make one more stealth check to make that last a little bit.
Submission.
Come on,
impossible-
Rhaenys.
Submission impossible shit.
Not good. I'm gonna use my other luck point.
Okay. DC's a little bit higher on this one just because
Much
you are
better.
in the camp.
Yeah, it was an 18 plus 6. So, what's that,
Okay.
24?
Did you roll
I
again?
didn't know I had this high of stealth.
Four.
So that'd be enough to put you guys wherever you'd like to be over here.
Oh boy. Yep.
Benefit.
Gonna take off that flight. I can't stop flying for some reason.
Oh.
Oh no.
Hang on, let's see if I can fish him out.
That's so funny.
He's just stuck up there again.
He fell
Dude,
like
dude, what are the
immediately where
odds?
The ladder was.
Roll to see if you don't fall in the ladder.
Just floats away to space.
Elden Ring moment.
So I'd say as you guys kind of land there, very gracefully, goblins are still kind of, these sentries are, I don't know, standing around picking their nose. One's just kind of like digging into his teeth. Pretty
Yawning.
bored up there. And I would say as you're standing up there, you kind of look at each other before you hear two cacophonous poof, poof, like side by side, almost instantaneously. You guys can go and roll the damage for your shrapnel charges.
What was the die for the shrapnel?
It is
2d6 and
piercing
1d6.
Yep, so 3d6 total.
36 total. I'll just roll 36.
I don't have actual d6s out, so here we go. There you
Not
go.
bad.
Nice.
That's really good roll.
Let's use these.
No.
I got 12.
Never. Give away physical dice. Or
There we
can't
go.
give up physical dice.
About to get the actual fight music. Yeah.
As the explosions rocket off. Go and get the damage on these guys. How did you said you got 12?
Yeah, I got
You said
12.
You said it happens at the end of your turn, right?
Uh-huh.
So would I be able to have ran away? Like I pull it and then run? Because I wanted to still
Yeah.
try to attack this tower over here.
I think, yeah, you'd be able to, let me... Yeah.
Or be prepared to, I guess, next turn. Because you said it's an action to set it.
Mm-hmm. Or, sorry, bonus action to, like, put it down, and then an action to activate it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so those goblins take that damage. How much did you roll, you said, for yours?
For mine, or
Mm-hmm.
is
Yes.
it was it 16?
16.
It was on here.
You got 16.
Yeah, these guys are looking pretty rough from that. All right, and then everybody can roll initiative.
Oh shit!
Well, here we go.
As these guys get blasted away almost.
And
Guys,
that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
9.
I'm finally out of the curse.
Oh, there we go.
No,
It
nice.
didn't roll a 3. And I'm going to do their joint initiatives. All right.
Just wait for the word.
17.
Wow.
My bad.
Okay.
22.
All right, so let's do 25 to 20,
21.
and then 22 is 22 the highest.
Yeah, I got 22.
22, 21. Okay. 15 and 20. 15 to
7.
20.
17.
I have to roll for Bjorn. Oh shit. Okay. Roll with that. Okay. Was that 10 to 15?
I got 9.
I was at 9.
Dang. Dang.
Do you guys want to roll, or do you want to choose who goes first?
It don't matter.
Okay. We'll let Lupin go.
Wait,
and-
doesn't Ben? You have Ben. You have alert, right?
Yeah.
Did you roll that shit? You rolled
Yeah,
that
I'm
bad?
rolling, rolling pretty bad.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
Damn.
But hey, you can with alert you can choose to switch around initiatives if you wanted. I think you can switch your initiative with one other person, right?
On the same
Yeah.
team or with somebody else? Like,
One willing person.
Pretty sure it's one willing person, so it'd have to be on your team.
I think I'm fine. Is it? Unless somebody else wants to go last, or close to last.
Do you want to be further up in initiative? I don't mind switching.
Yeah,
if
do you wanna
want
be-
a higher initiative?
I should probably attack more of the up initiative.
So I'm used to going later if you want to switch with me.
You guys want to
I
swap?
say,
Yeah, I'll switch with Adam.
So I'm 9,
Yes, sir.
Yep, you will go.
and then Lupin will be 17.
Yep, I changed the order around. Okay. Are we good? I think I got him in there. All right, Val, you're up first. What do you do? Yeah, the bomb just rockets off and just blasts these guys. You can see they're kind of recoiling, but they are all still standing for the moment. Very surprised. Did not expect to see a bomb come at them.
yeah, they weren't anticipating pyrotechnics.
Mhm.
So let's see. I will cast Cloud of Dagger.
Whoa!
There it
He's
is.
doing it.
We love Cloud
One
of
last
Dagger.
hurrah.
One last hurrah.
What's the radius of Cloud of Daggers?
It's 5 feet, I think. So I can almost get all of them if it was a little wider, but I'll have to figure out how to place that. I should probably just care about who's closest. Is there a way to? That might not be possible. I might just be able to get that guy and this guy realistically.
Yeah, you get 2 there. Probably could definitely kill 2.
Okay, so yeah, I'll place it at least between these two.
Mhm.
And gambling. I did spell, so I go gambling.
No, you gotta roll a d20 first.
Yeah, I gotta go gambling twice.
Yeah, it's your gamble to gamble.
Gamble to gamble.
Let's roll your damage first. So, how much damage do they take on? Is it a save, or they just take the damage?
No, they just take it. It's 4d4 slashing. So let's see. 4d4. They'll take 12 damage, 12 slashing.
All right. These first 2 goblins just get blended up. They are no longer there.
Oh my gosh.
They're goblins. They're not taking
Yeah.
a bomb and then 12
Yeah.
cloud of dagger damage. So
Yeah.
don't worry. There's some beefcakes in here. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm just realizing this tower doesn't have anyone in it.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah. I gotta figure out. So I have to roll a d20, right? And it's 11 or higher.
11 or higher, then you get to roll for your
14.
magic. Okay. Yep. So go and roll and read us what
Roll
effect
it.
it was.
Hold a gamble. Hold a gamble.
Yep. Because if you roll lower, I get to pick.
Yeah. Hi, Griffin. I might have to just do my turn and then maybe walk my dog. So, let's see. 75.
So what is it?
You teleport up to Griffin. Stop. You teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see.
All right, where do you want to go?
60 feet. Damn.
Anywhere
I
that
can
goes.
really kind of go anywhere. I guess I'll try to maneuver over to here, like kind of out of sight, out of mind-ish, because they probably haven't necessarily. I mean, they saw their friends get blended up. I don't know. Oh wait, I mean, how do you do the flashlight there? I'll go here, because then I can still summon. I can still move my cloud of daggers, and I can start hitting this guy.
Yep. So you just some of the daggers, they basically blend up from there. As you feel the magic surge of energy kind of, whoop, you just disappear and then reappear right here.
And I think that's my turn because it was I already used my bonus action for the shrapnel, didn't I?
Technically not.
Oh,
Just think you had a surprise round.
Can I bonus action monk punch this guy with my whip?
Which one? The orc?
This guy? Yeah.
Yeah. Is your whip 10 feet?
Yep.
Yep, you can do it.
Oh, they hit him. That's my to hit. Man, having one screen is not fun. 17 to hit.
I thought, is monk not an unarmed strike for bonus action anymore?
Yeah, monk.
It is.
Monk
The whip
bonus action, unarmed
technically is
strike.
a monk weapon.
So you can unarmed strike with a monk weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your
Okay,
monk
that's what I was
weapons
doing.
immediately count as unarmed strikes.
Oh, I see.
So that's what I was doing with daggers for the while.
Ah, I
Yeah.
guess. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Yep, 17 will hit.
Right. I know what Griffin is. So he's gonna take 9. What's my whip again? I think my whip is slashing. Yes, 9 slashing.
Yep. This guy was, this is definitely an orc. So you can see he's a little bit more beefier. He has a little bit stronger armor on for what armor he is wearing.
Yep.
Okay, that's your
And
turn.
then, yep, that's my turn.
All right, next is be Brand.
Okay, their charges went off before ours, so I guess gonna quickly scrap that idea, and I'm going to raise up my hand and shoot a ray of frost at the guy directly in front of me. That's gonna be
Oh shit.
pretty good. Oh my god. 14
I'll be right
plus
back.
8, 22.
Okay.
I'm also going to repelling blast it and try to aim him 10 feet off onto the spikes.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to aim and push him off of this top. He doesn't have to make a save for that. He just falls now.
I was like, yeah, I think the Pelly Blast, he just goes.
And I
So-
roll 2d8 for damage,
Huh?
which is 5 and 8, so 13 cold damage.
So as you blast this guy with a gust of like solid chilly air, he then, and then,
Oh,
actually, that was 30 feet, right?
yeah.
All right, I'll roll this just so you can see the fall damage.
Okay. Oh.
As he falls 21 fall damage, he's dead. He lands basically on the palisade. He doesn't weigh enough to like break it, so he just smashes into it and kind of crumples a little bit. But he's dead.
Okay. And I guess oh man, I don't really have much else I can do. I guess I'm just gonna I trust Rhaenys with this. Just gonna fly up and then down here real quickly and get
Okay.
behind this guy. I'll still be within range in case things go bad up there.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Whoops.
Alright. Very good. Alright, we're good. Alright, it's gonna be these goblins who are alive. They're gonna turn and they're gonna probably start fighting at Val.
Oh no.
So they see her over here. Yeah, they'll have the range.
I think her AC's like 17.
Alright. They're gonna swing their little stone pick. Oh my god, natural 20 to start is crazy. As he swings his bone pickaxe out his hand, just cracks right into her shoulder blade. Oh my god. Alright. Someone just write down all the damage he's gonna take this turn. So that's 12.
Okay.
That was a max roll. This guy's gonna come over here. He's tiny. I can't make him squeeze in there, but there we go. Okay, now he can make it. All right, he's gonna swing. Stone axe. Oh my god! I rolled a natural 20 and then a 19 on the next one.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
That wasn't a crit though. That's gonna be 4 piercing damage on top of that.
Okay.
It's on the 12.
It's a the other goblins, they attack once.
Oh.
He was on his phone, probably.
Oh, you're right.
Alright, this guy is gonna go around this way. Pickaxe this guy. 11's gonna miss, so he whiffs on that one.
Nice.
And it'll be Lupin.
Okay.
Lupin and this guy named Theron.
Whoa. You can change that.
Oh no, that's what
There you go.
I'm just gonna go ahead and move
Oh,
up
nice.
to max. Right there. Just
You can dash as an action as well.
You can, yeah.
I can do full movement and dash.
Mm-hmm.
You just wouldn't be able to do anything for your action. So you would get 60 feet of movement, but you wouldn't be able to attack. You'd be able to rage.
So I'll help. Well, I wouldn't know if Vale's being in trouble though. So, actually, I'll just do 30 just prepared, just in case him or
Okay.
that thing comes by me.
Okay. Do you want to rage or are you gonna not rage?
Yeah, I'll rage. Let's do this.
Hell yeah.
As long as you take damage on your turn, your range will continue. So either you make an attack or you take damage is the only stipulation.
Okay.
All right, so then Bjorn will take his turn. He can only move 25 feet. He is a dwarf. Oh no. So he'll get right here. I don't think he's in range to. Yeah, I think throwing axes only go 20 feet.
Damn.
You can throw it further, it'll just have disadvantage. I think it's like 20, 60. 20 normal, 60 disadvantage.
Yeah, 20 to 60.
How bloodthirsty is Bjorn?
Yeah, he'll throw. He'll throw. He'll just roll
Yeah.
disadvantage. He's gonna throw it at the big guy up there.
He's got another one. You can go
That's
get
the
it if
first
he
one.
misses.
Whooping, and just immediately cracks right into the stone off to the side of here.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck me. That's all we're gonna do. Next is gonna be Goblin Wizard.
Oh,
He's noticed you behind it. Yeah, he's a little wizard. Let me look up this spell. He looks at Brand and he's like, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
very wisdomous.
Let's hope.
Oh wait, where's my saves? 12 plus 2, 14.
That unfortunately is not going to save.
Oh.
DC 15.
Oh.
You are currently paralyzed.
Oh.
As you see, he kind of points his finger out and holds you there as he has cast Hold Person on you.
Hmm. Could I potentially use my last luck point then?
You could, yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do that.
Do you have that gambler's dice thing?
I do. I just don't know how it's worded.
So it can be added to a attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. It is a free D6 that you can use once per day.
Oh, could I have done that instead on my previous
Instead of using
one?
your luck point? Yeah, so would you roll a 12?
I rolled a 12, so
Yeah,
then...
I mean, even if you roll a 1, you would pass.
Okay. Well, we'll just do it for fun. A D6, you said?
Mhm.
It was a 1. I did it!
It's what you needed. There you go. So I'll also let you fly.
Holy
So
shit, yeah.
You feel
that
like kind
would've
of come
been
on you
bad.
before there's almost like, you feel like something in your pocket kind of like roll over. And you can feel like almost like the fate twisted of what occurred. And then you're just kind of, you felt like your muscles tightened up before it would like break free of it.
Scary.
He doesn't like where he's at. He's going to use his bonus action now for a nimble escape.
Ah.
And he can like get to the stairs, but he's hauling ass away. They're goblins. All right, next is going to be this one. He doesn't have a turn because he's dead.
Yep. Probably just kill him.
Yeah, there we go. Next is going to be this one up here. I guess he's going to shoot a Val. He's the only one he can see. That's going to miss. This one up here is going to turn. They're going to shoot at Bernice. It's going to be a dirty 20 to hit. And that's going to be 3 piercing damage to you, Bernice.
Not the worst.
Let's look at that character sheet. Wasn't there some guy here?
You take the damage?
Yeah, he died.
Okay. I was looking at the character sheet. Wasn't paying attention.
Then it's going to be Kieran's turn.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't Rhaenys right after Kieran?
Yeah, they were both 9.
Oh, she didn't say in the... There it is. Okay, there we go. All right,
Tegan, would you prefer going first?
I don't care. It's fine.
You can go first if you want.
No, you can go first.
Okay. So let's see. What do I have? So I guess after the explosion goes off, looking back and seeing that they're still standing, I think Kieran would take the molten and throw it at the gobos instead. That are still alive over. Oh shit! I won.
Oh my god.
So the throw range is the same. 20 foot is normal. You can throw it up to 60 feet at disadvantage.
Gotcha. I have no problem coming up and dunking on these losers.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it up from closer. Is it a area of effect thing?
It's a AOE.
Oh, I'll just aim for
think
the
it's-
middle of the group. I
I think
guess.
it's 15 feet. I think 15 sounded right in my head. I'll check again in a second.
Seems pretty big.
Which one are you doing? The molten?
Yeah.
15 foot radius for 3d6 fire damage. Yep.
Damn, that's pretty big. Yeah, that'll definitely get all of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I need to roll to attack,
Uh,
or do they make saves?
see, they will make saves.
Gotcha.
They didn't disable the first one because I'll say it's a surprise, but now they are aware. All right, so first 2, we have a 13, which will pass, a 5, which will fail, and a 16, which will pass, and a 16, which will pass. So, bless you. Only one of them fails, but they will take damage. So go and roll 3d6 fire.
I still don't have d6s out, so I'm gonna roll on here. 14.
Nice. Crazy rolls.
This guy will take 7. This guy will die.
Oh my god.
This guy takes 7. This guy will take 7. All right, they are covered in shrapnel and on fire, but they are still alive. These 3 are.
I'm gonna charge up on the first one and just full on smack him.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's a 17 plus. What is max? Oh, 17 plus 8. I think that probably hits.
Yeah. And
25?
Yeah. He can't parry that much.
Gotcha. He'll take 10 damage. Bludgeoning,
Damn.
I guess.
Let's see. If he tried to parry to negate some of the damage, because he has the dual swords, he was kind of a better guy. Let's see how much he can negate. Yeah, he dies.
Damn.
You basically just like, after he's like on fire, he turns and just takes like a swift roundhouse directly in the chin, knocking him over, and he is no more.
Oh. Damn. All right.
Good
And
turn.
just prepare for the next 2. Release.
And it's your turn.
You got this.
Okay. I like to shock and grasp this guy in front of me.
Oh,
Hell
okay.
yeah.
Right.
Hold on. 22.
That'll hit. Go and roll
Damn.
damage. Nice.
Damn.
So
Hell
you basically
yeah.
grab him by his little goblin ears. Like you set your bow to your side and you grab him by the ears. So you're just
The wet willy.
yeah, the electric boogaloo willy.
Oh my god.
But yeah, you're able to shock him. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Move. Dragon.
Okay. Yep. I think he can move 40 feet.
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
how long it is.
He could go. He could jump up here. He could basically be any. He'd be
Could also
that
make him
way.
dash.
Mhm.
Which means he would get double movement.
Oh.
Yep.
He just won't be able to attack.
So he can make it all the way up to this troll,
Oh shit, he's heading up the troll.
or he can go down here and help with the goblins, or he could go help with these goblins over here. Oh, he's going over here.
Big brain.
Nice. All right, is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Good job. All right,
Hell
it's gonna be
yeah.
this orc guy here. Well, he sees Ghidorah coming. I think he's just gonna try to whip him.
No.
He's gonna make 2 whip strikes. That's gonna be a 19 to hit and an 8 to hit.
19.
Ghidorah's gonna take 6 bludgeoning damage from the whip as it whoosh, like cracks up against his scales. And the orc is just roar, roar, roar. But that's all he can do there. Just there we are. Next gonna be the stone troll. I think he sees a challenger down here. He's gonna
Oh, shit.
mosey his way.
Doom. Broly from Dragon Ball Walking.
That's what it seems like.
Broly
All
versus
right, and he's
Goku.
gonna he's gonna swing his giant. It looks like a tree with a club at you.
Good thing he's raging.
All right, he's gonna miss on the first one with a 2. Swing on the second one. Is that 15?
Miss.
So you just boom, boom, and you ever just kind of like whoop to one side and then whoop to the other side, completely dodging him. So stinky. There's gonna be these gobos here. The first one's gonna run up here, and he's gonna attempt to hit you with his bone cudgel. That's gonna be a 7 to hit.
Nope.
And this
Damn.
one, he's gonna set his cudgel down. He's gonna grab the drumsticks, and he's gonna start beating the drum. Dum, 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 dum.
Oh no.
But that's his action. That's all he's gonna do. But for the beating of the drums, boars are going to come out of their pen.
The what?
Oh,
Time to make some bacon.
You see
damn.
some razor tusks boars start sprinting out of the pin towards the beating drums. But that's all they can do. And now it's Foster. Are you back, Kanji?
Damn.
Oh no.
He's gonna move the cloud of dag. Oh,
Oh, where's
with the
Here's
prize in the bag.
Great predicament.
Oh God. Is he on a Burger King mic?
Yeah, a McChicken.
Why am I surrounded by goblins?
Oh no.
Did anybody remember how much damage she takes?
16.
Assault
16
book was
damage.
4, yeah.
I left it alone with my dog and I get negative 16.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Oh,
Burger King. I gotta check it out.
I can't even pretend like I know what he's talking about.
We can't hear you.
Oh. Is it better?
It's the cookout drive-through meme that you sent me.
Oh
It is.
god.
Is it any better?
No.
It was better
No.
the first time you asked if it was better.
I don't know.
That's okay.
I mean, I was there.
What happened? Are you under a blanket?
No, so I swapped to my left foot, which doesn't have as reliable as a microphone.
I did not understand anything.
I don't know.
God, I
I
feel like
think-
Charlie Brown. Wah,
You
wah,
might, you,
wah,
might,
wah.
yeah, you might need to go back to whatever you're doing if that's possible.
Can you hear me?
No.
Should probably
Just
go
type
back
it
to
out
your
on the
computer or
D&D chat,
whatever.
I guess.
Okay.
Oh,
there
hey.
you go.
Oh,
hey,
hey.
there he is. Here's the guy.
Okay, yeah. So the right headset has a much better microphone than the left headset.
Oh.
That's why.
Mm.
I can use them independently, but this is like the master driver air quotes for my headphones.
What
Um,
what level do you get to flex strikes?
2, 3, 2.
Yeah, I assume he probably would have wanted to deflect strikes one of those if he already hasn't.
Well, he
If
wasn't
that's okay,
here.
DM.
Yeah, I don't think he was here.
Okay,
Well, yeah,
that's
but, yeah,
kind
he
of
may-
brutal. Okay.
Yeah, how dare him walk his dog?
Minus
But
4.
I'd say just for brevity's sake, just go with the 16 damage and then.
Yeah, from here on I can deflect if I want. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna bonus action move my Clouded Dagger.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you. I knew it.
5 feet, right? Yeah, so I can get both of them. So they'll take 4d4 right away upon its spawn.
Okay.
Oop. They'll take 14.
Whirling daggers blend up some more. But it is still,
Alright.
this guy's still standing. That guy dies.
Yeah, when on the start of his turn, he'll take it again. So then that
In
leaves.
their turn. In that.
Well, if he doesn't leave it. Yeah. I can only punch one of these guys because I can't punch.
He'll take it if he enters the cube for the first time or ends his turn there.
Oh yeah, at the end of his turn rather. So he'll probably leave. He'll probably be like, "Oh god, it blended. Ooh, ouch."
I think it's an action to move it though. It says on your later turns you can take a magic action to teleport the cube.
That might be the old 2020 or the 5e edition.
I'm reading the new one. This one says
Oh.
The magic action.
yeah, you conjure
Okay.
spinning daggers in a 5-foot cube centered on a point within range. Each creature in that area
I
takes
might be
2d4 slashing
outdated
damage.
then. Yeah. Okay, so if it's a magic action, then that eats up my.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kendall's right.
Yeah. Okay. That's.
You can
Still
still,
fine.
Cloud of daggers.
you can still kick or punch.
Yeah, I can still bonus. I can use my bonus action to
Unarmed
I
strike.
can't tell him. I can't.
I
tell
can
him
flurry
which-
of blows, right? Can I flurry of blows attack 2 different people?
You can.
If you have a key point.
I do have all my key points. I would like to flurry of blows.
Or sorry, focus point over there, I know.
Yeah, sorry, focus points. I thought they were called key points once upon a
They
time.
were.
Is that
They were in the new one. They changed them to focus.
Okay. So my first hit will try to be on Gonna click back in. This guy.
Mhm.
So unnatural 20
That'll hit.
to hit
Roll
him.
damage.
Right.
Beat his ass.
Hell yeah.
So he'll take. Gotta go back to my character sheet. He'll take 10 slashing.
And then you would hit the other guy.
Yep. Then I'll hit the other guy.
Depending on how much damage you do, I might narrate something pretty cool for you.
Ooh.
19,
That damage got higher.
22. Okay. So then he'll take. So he'll take 11.
So you're able to you kind of move the blender forward and it blends stuff up from there. You turn to the goblins and so they're kind of like running their pickaxes for another swing. You take your whip, wraps around one of their neck, and then you yank him and spin him around through the daggers, crashing into the other goblin, knocking them into like this palisade here, killing them both.
So
Damn.
fucking
Damn.
sick.
That was cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Ah,
sick
That
full
was
food.
crack.
Yep.
This is super fun.
Anything else you want to do?
So my bonus action was Flare Blows. My action moves the daggers. I think that's everything I can do.
Okay.
So I'm done.
Next is Brand.
All right, Brand heard that really loud drum and is going to assume no point in chasing this wizard because the rest of this camp just got alerted. So, he's going to, fly, wings flapping by, and he's just going to do a quick drive-by on this guy with a Ray of Frost.
Okay.
That's going to be, 11 plus 8, 19 to hit.
Roll damage.
So
And your
repelling
dagger has a
blast as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, repelling. I'm gonna push that guy off as well.
Mhm.
Damage is wow, 15 frost damage or cold damage.
15. Let me look at the height of the fall.
I just hear a splat behind me.
Fuck, 10.
Damn.
All right, well, he just blasts off and then. Yes, you hear a splat.
Oh, so
behind you.
dead.
I figured I'd hear a splat. I go, what the fuck
Yeah,
was
just
that?
as he cracks right onto the stone below. Okay.
And I don't have a line of sight on Val. I don't have a line of sight on anyone but the rest of the camp on the inside.
Which I would say
I'll be-
you're able to see this group here.
Which, okay, yeah,
You see them, you would see these guys here, and you would see these guys here.
okay. I guess that's my turn.
Okay. Alright.
Whoops.
Lupin.
Half orc versus this golem. Let's do it.
Yeah, it was like a stone troll.
You have to, what's it called? Rage first.
He's raging.
I'm raging.
Oh, I thought the guy. All right.
Well, it has to be an attack against him. He technically doesn't have to take damage.
Oh, that's really good.
I'm pretty sure. I'm ruling it as that because it's if you do an attack,
Okay.
you just have to make an attack. You technically don't have to hit anything, but you can't attack an object. It has to be a thing that you're trying to hit. That is an enemy.
Gotcha.
So your rage would continue. So what would you like to do?
Beat his ass.
Beat his ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hope my rolls are good.
Come on.
Two axe swings.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Nine.
Savage attack. Savage attack.
Oh.
Savage attack gives you advantage, but it gives them advantage against you. But you need to hit them.
Yep. So you can roll again. This is the same attack.
Roll over here.
Savage attack.
That means all your attacks are now with advantage, and you have 2 attacks.
Four,
Oh my god.
I think savage
All right,
attack
maybe
is just the
swing a
first-
second time with advantage.
I think savage attack is just one. I think
No,
it's
it's all your attacks for the rest of that turn. Otherwise, that would suck if you get 1 advantage and then everyone else gets an advantage against you.
Let me see. Savage attacker. Is this which is this the feet or is this a
Reckless attack.
or what's it
It's fine.
called? Reckless attack. Yeah, sorry, reckless attack is what I'm thinking of. When you make your first attack roll on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on attack rolls using strength until the start of your next turn. But attack rolls against you have advantage during that
Okay.
time.
Yeah, you're right. I
So
don't know
do I
why.
roll
I'm just
again?
thinking I was like some of the first. Yep, you could. So yeah, first attack still misses. Roll with advantage to attack again. You
Yeah,
get
so
to
2
attack.
more d20s. Come on, Ben.
Roll under the table.
13
Okay.
plus 7.
What-
And then
That would hit.
Well, did you roll with advantage?
He
uh,
technically should anyway.
to roll again.
So
Roll-
roll
just
roll
see if
another
you get a
d20.
Just see if you get a 20. I don't know if that's ever happened for somebody, but
7.
No.
Ooh.
yeah,
7,
keep the
7,
first one.
14. There we go.
That would still hit. Go to roll damage.
D12. Yep. One plus 4, 3. No, 5. Sorry.
So a little scared fighting the troll, I guess, but you're able to actually make contact from there. Do you want to do anything else on your turn with your bonus action?
How far is...
The closest ally you have is Bjorn, 10 feet.
Oh, perfect. I will use... What was it called again? I don't remember what the fuck it's called.
Oh, the temp HP thing.
Yeah, temp HP. The 2...
Don't you get temp HP for you as well?
Yeah, for the when I rage. 2d6s. For...
Yep, roll 2d6.
Uh, 7.
Nice.
And that'll be my turn.
Nice. There we go. All right, it's been Bjorn's turn. He's gonna step over here and he's gonna chunk an axe at this big guy too. That's gonna
Come on,
be 16. That'll just hit. 3 damage.
Good job, Born.
He just throws one axe there. That's all he's gonna do. Let's see. This guy is gonna keep running down. He's gonna skirt, turn a little bit of left there. I think that's within range. He's gonna cast a magic missile at you.
Hey, man.
For 9 points of force damage. It's
Gotcha.
easier for me to do that than
Yep.
pick out my detours. That's gonna be his turn. Next gonna be this archer here, seeing this girl in front of him. He's going to try to shoot at Reddy's with disadvantage because it's within 5 feet.
Nice.
And he's gonna whiff. He's too busy getting shocked by the ears. He's gonna whiff from there. That's all he could do. All right, it is Kieran's turn.
Oh, I am going to pop this guy in front of me.
Okay.
Oh shit. Let's see. That was a 9 plus 8 on the first hit.
Yep. And roll damage on that one.
Alright. That's 3 plus 5, so 8 damage on the first one.
Yep. That'll take this guy out.
And oh, okay, cool. I had the second attack with that, and I had missed on the second attack, so
okay.
the other guy will not be hit.
Okay.
I was just
But
closer
you're
to
able to
this
kind
guy.
of just do another like spinning kick, and you're like just catch this guy right in the shin as they're basically waist height, of, maybe mid chest to you. Just knee him over into like the fire pit, like scattering wood and ash into the side.
Oh yeah. I guess I will use my bonus action to flurry of bows.
Okay.
Do pop on this guy.
Okay.
First attack is 14 plus 8.
That'll hit.
Cool.
Ooh.
8
Is this like
damage as
elemental
well.
discharge coming off of you?
No, this is just straight punching.
Slightly closer. All right. So as you kind of walk up to this guy, he's got his shield ready. You're able to like take a fist, punch through his little wooden shield, and catch him right into the his lower jaw, like cracking it down, and he just collapses down onto the rock.
What are you down to? Damn.
Mhm.
Okay.
They're little gobos. There's a lot of them, but
We're just little goblins.
Just a
So
level 1 goblin.
looking in this direction, I see just Bjorn or Bjorn, whatever, and fight the other people fighting. But did I hear the things behind me?
make a perception check. I'd say on a 15 or higher, you would notice that there's a group of boars sprinting at you.
I don't see shit. All right. What's up, Bjorn?
Hey, I'm here to help.
I should probably measure that distance. Is here originally
Yeah, it's deceptively far.
20-ish. I have 40.
Yep. Look at there. And eyeballed it perfect.
Just just probably still out of range though, right? Is this
To
in
hit
his
him?
range?
No,
Yeah.
you get him.
Okay.
I didn't know you had any other attacks.
I think I had one more strike, but I don't know. I lost count, so we'll say I don't.
Oh, yeah, because you missed on one, hit on the other one, because I think you rolled your attacks at the same time.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, now it's Radius.
I'd like to attack the guy with my dagger.
Okay, so you go out, take your dagger, go and roll to hit.
Stab him.
So apparently I
9.
can attack twice.
9 total.
Mm-hmm.
That one's gonna miss. You can attack twice though, I think, with your dagger. You gonna attack him again?
She can.
So you go for the first one, and he just kind of like jumps.
10.
10. 10's gonna miss too. So you go for the second one, and he just kind of ducks under it from there. Do you do anything with your bonus action? You can tell Ghidorah to attack. He's down here.
I'm working on it.
Okay, I just let you know what you can do.
I guess I'll just attack this guy.
That'll work?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, go and roll to hit.
Bite.
Chop his leg.
14.
14 just hits.
Shush.
All right, go and roll damage.
Rip his leg off, Ghidorah.
6.
6, nice. Yep, so he just kind of like starts chopping at his leg. This guy's like, the fuck? Get off my leg.
Get off.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. All right, he's going to attack Ghidorah back with his whip. 2 strikes against Ghidorah. I got 15, I think, misses.
Mhm.
And a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Have a hit.
Damn.
And that'll be for 9, I think, slashing damage. Because he's got the whip and slices him into there. That's all he can do. It's going to be the Stone Troll's turn.
Uh-oh.
We have the same
Oh
vest.
shit.
We have the same vest on, Karen.
Hell yeah.
Actually, so that goes. All right, there's no way to do that. All right, he's gonna take 1 strike against Lupin and 1 strike against Kieran with his club. All right, first one's gonna be a 18 on Lupin.
Yep.
It's gonna be 11 bludgeoning damage. The other one was a
What is it? Would that be a 5 or a 6?
round down. So it'd be 10, so you take 5. And then that's a 17 to hit Kieran.
That's my AC, so yes.
Damn.
AC Hunter, they call him. That's going to be 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
It's going to be the Stone Troll's turn. Next going to be this Gore Tusk Herd.
They're coming.
At this point, you would have probably have heard them as they
The stampede.
sprint this way.
Val,
Hello?
Now it's Val's turn.
your turn.
Sorry. Uh. Yeah. Okay,
Oh
so
no.
this guy didn't move, or
Oh, he didn't move. You're
He's
right.
fighting the he's
he
fighting
didn't
Ghidorah.
move.
Yeah. Roll the
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
Roll the-
44 for not Ghidorah, for. Oof.
That'd be bad.
That'd be
Don't
bad.
kill our
That'd be
dragon.
awful. Don't kill our dragon. He'll take 12.
Nice. Yeah. Still
Damn.
standing. Consistent.
I thought about moving it if somebody needs help, but I can't really see the fucking battlefield. I'm staring straight at this guy.
It's pretty hurt. He has a lizard chew on him for a couple turns.
Let me try. Sorry, it may take me a bit. I'm trying to see what sorcerer thing I can do. Can I try Meta Magic Twin Spell?
Okay.
I cast a spell, and I can target an additional creature.
Yep. I think it costs 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
As long as it's not.
That means I could have summoned 2 Cloud of Daggers.
I don't
No,
think it was
that's not a
really-
target.
No.
What's like worth it right now? What's
Well,
what's
You haven't
what's
got
the
the
range?
wave of orcs attacking, so you're kind of like. You got this dude here, this troll here, and you got the boars over here. You don't have any of these guys yet.
So I can see. I know I have that guy and this guy, and those. So maybe Twin Spell isn't worth it.
Maybe not this time.
There's a little arch over here. There you go. Let's get rid of them.
Can I? So I won't do Twin Spell. I'll just do blindness, deafness on this big guy to help them out.
Okay.
Oh,
are you
so he's gonna
blind
be-
or deaf?
I think blind makes more sense.
Okay. And then he's gonna make a what save?
Con.
On the big guy. Oh.
It's gonna be
Roll the-
25.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, he'll
18.
succeed.
I
Well,
think blindness
try,
deafness.
let's
If you
try.
twin spell, you can pick 2 people with that.
yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing, but there's not more people to really go off of.
The one in front
And
of you.
before, you could have done that one. This guy, I'd say I would have told you it's not worth it to do it against this guy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, I see.
Before you,
I
ask
thought
Yeah.
Witch Bolt.
which bolt? Yeah, I think it's a concentration spell though.
Oh, Witch Bolt is concentration, so I can't do Witch Bolt and Cloud of Daggers. You're right. Okay.
You could,
Oh.
but it would be, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, that was. I mean, I had an idea. I thought it would have been sick. So my bonus action, I guess, will be to hit that guy in front of me.
10 feet with your whip.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Slap it down.
18,
That'll hit.
and then he'll take max damage. 10 slashing.
Yep. So you kind of just grab your whip, grab him by the leg, and you like forcefully yank him through the cloud of daggers, like you're pulling someone through a wood chipper. Just he gets sliced up, and then he's gone.
You saved Ghidorah. You're a hero.
I'll give you guys an option on this one, just because it's a little bit later, and I don't want to keep everybody like super late. We
Yeah,
can
it's almost-
split this fight into 2 parts if you like. If you guys want to do the rest of these guys here, and then save this part 2 for the next time we play. Because like I said, these orcs are a little bit beefier, so they will have more HP and stuff that you'll have to get through.
Yeah, now we can at least all focus, because they're almost done eliminating the people at the top, and then I can help go with the big troll, and then all that's up to the warthogs.
Sure, if that's what other people want to do.
I'm also okay if we stopped as well, because that'll be 4 hours.
Good with
Doesn't
Yeah.
feel like it when you're having a blast.
Yeah. So we finish off this side of the wall.
Yeah, so just
Yeah.
like you'll see this one here, and then I'll keep the same initiative up, and then they'll go and kind of start from there.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do that. 'Cause
I'm
I
off
think we can
tomorrow,
play.
so I can go as long as people.
I think we can play next week. You're off next Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay, so then we can play next Saturday and just do
Woohoo!
a part 2 on that. Normally, if she has the weekend off, she'll always have that next Sunday, so we kind of get 2 sessions in a row.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
I missed that one time we did the double header. We did the Friday night and the Saturday night.
That was
Uh,
crazy.
Okay.
All right,
we'll
yourself
go ahead.
tomorrow.
Yep, it's
I think
Brandon's
that's my turn though. I didn't use twin sorcery, so I'll try twin sorcery next time.
turn. That's fine. All right, if you want to move, you can. All right, Brandy, go ahead.
Okay.
I can move, you're
we're
right.
gonna-
Sorry.
You're just gonna see flapping wings Brand over
Right here.
here turn the corner. You'll never guess what he's gonna do.
Hello.
Sorry.
Ray of
Sorry.
Frost.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost.
Well, here, where you going, bro?
Okay. What
Why
the
is
fuck?
it? Okay, for some reason it somehow grouped me and yeah. Look, how do I
Oh.
ungroup
Oh.
me and Kira?
Right click.
Care, where you go?
Right click.
Yeah, now you should be able to just move
I don't
you.
want to fight anymore.
Nope.
But I'm still moving Kieran after.
All right, go ahead.
You're
Move
all-
now. Okay. I was
Killed
just, yeah,
He's
that'll work.
dead. All right.
He's gone.
Oh my god. My one job as healer, I failed.
Let me know when you put your token back down, and I'll add you back to initiative. Otherwise, I'll forget. There you go.
That's hilarious. I have the range for that. All right, Ray of Frost from downtown on that guy.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'm gonna try and push him into the fire.
I would say technically the fire's not there, as the goblin that Kieran slapped into the fire probably knocked him out. But it's a
Okay.
good thought.
I'll still push him back anyway, just to piss him off.
Mhm.
13 plus 8 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. 2d8. Not golly. 12 cold damage,
Nice.
and he gets moved back 10 feet, and he has 10 feet less of movement speed.
Nice. Okay. He's blasted back as he kind of tumbles and rolls, trying to stumbles to get to his feet. That's crazy range.
And that's my turn. I'm gonna stay up here. I'm feeling pretty comfy up here.
Do a thing. Okay. Lupin the Troll Wolf.
Troll wolf. Okay. So apparently I have extra attack as well.
Yes.
So
So
I-
you have 2 attacks.
I did
You have
not.
2 attacks per turn.
Did not.
That's what you did last time.
You did last time.
Oh, okay. Let's hit this.
When you reckless attack, you can what you can do, you can reckless attack at the beginning of your turn, which means you get advantage on every attack the rest of your turn, but everyone else gets advantage against you. So it's a risk versus reward. So you have a higher chance of beating this guy up in front of you, but he also has a higher chance of beating you up.
Right. No, I'm saying my attacks per action is 2.
Yes.
Right. I'm just saying you can also give yourself advantage to
Oh, yeah.
those. Or you could just move your character slightly to the left, and you'll technically be flanking.
Could move him. Well,
Right,
Vale's,
DM?
Vale's right there too.
Yeah, I am here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'd say you got enough to flank. It's kind of surrounded.
Let's attack this troll. Come on, dice roll. Give me something good. 14
Okay.
plus 7.
Go ahead.
Remember, you have advantage on these, so always roll twice.
Oh
I
yeah.
think it's easier if you just roll 2 dice at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
7 plus 7.
Yep.
14.
So- So the first one will definitely still hit. So you can roll damage on that.
Eleven plus 4,
Nice.
15.
Nice.
Damage.
Now roll 2d20s again.
There it is. Now he's cooking.
10.
5 and a 5.
Sheesh.
5
No,
will
you
miss
got
that.
roll. Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, second strike will miss.
And.
You-
Can I do the temp HP again?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
10 feet, you give it to Kieran.
Let's give it a turn. Was it 2d6?
I'm gonna have to clean all the dice from under the table that he keeps throwing.
5.
All right, Kieran gets 5 tip HP.
Woohoo.
All right, that'll be your turn there.
Yes, sir.
All right, Fjorn's gonna maybe slide right here. He's gonna throw an axe. Yeah, he'll throw another one that was already hit with the Ray of Frost. With a natural 20. What a hero.
Hell yeah.
So he takes one of his other axes, fires it, cracks it directly in the head, drops little winkies. He's like, fuck you. The music stopped. Oops, I'm playing Cloud of Daggers, I guess.
Bring back the music.
I'll let somebody else play that one because my copy paste was stuck. Let's see. This guy, he's just going to go back for help. Can't do anything else. Archer up here, he's going to try to shoot with disadvantage at Rhaenys. Yeah, it's going to miss. And then
Sheesh.
turn.
Kieran's gonna be like, goblins are one thing, orcs are another thing, but I fucking hate trolls. And then he's gonna like, his hands are gonna go up in fire, and he's gonna go into his elemental attunement thing. He's gonna start whacking at this guy with fiery hands.
Sheesh.
Does he also have advantage, or should I scoot over a little bit?
Yeah, you can probably do advantage there.
First one. Oh, not good. 13.
It's going to miss.
All right, second attack.
Damn.
Nat 20. Oh, shit.
Sheesh.
2 nat 20s on the advantage. I got double
Sheesh.
20s.
That would have been
That's
great
crazy.
if you split them. All right, but the
Yeah.
next one would definitely hit, so go and roll damage. Is the crit.
7 doubled would be 14 plus 5. So 19.
Nice.
These are all fire damage. And then I will do Flurry of Blows.
Oos, oos.
Pop, pop, as some would say.
16 plus 8 was that 24?
Mm-hmm.
8 plus 5. 13.
Nice.
And then one last
Touch
attack.
this guy.
17. No, shit. 12. 20.
20 hits.
10.
Damn. Jin wishes.
10 fire, and that's my turn.
All right, cool. And he's cooked. Cooked. All right, Rhaenys.
Okay, I'm gonna try the dagger one more time.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
You cooked
You
this
do
guy.
get 2 swings.
17.
That'll hit. Go roll damage.
Damn.
What does 1d4 look like?
It's the little spiky triangle.
Like a pyramid.
Oh, this.
Tiny.
Come on.
Made by Satan himself for you to step on.
7.
7. So you take the dagger,
Damn.
and as he kind of like jumps and ducks, and you're just getting pissed off, you shoot the bow, and you're like, oh, fuck this guy. And you take the dagger, wham, stab it directly to the top of his head. You kind of take your foot up, and you pry your dagger out by flinging him off the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brand is just like, oh shit, as this goblin just falls directly to his demise.
Oh, so I hear another splat.
Yeah, there's another.
Every single one that me and Rhaenys went after, we pushed off the top.
Thank
Hey,
God,
look.
'cause I was gonna throw him.
Okay. So you technically still have another
Mine's
attack. If you wanted to shoot your bow,
Yeah.
We're aiming at this guy.
you can. Yeah.
Or
You'd have to
the
kind of-
boars.
Yeah, the
over
boars.
here.
Or
Yeah.
I'll allow it. If you want to shoot the ballista, I'll let you shoot the ballista as the same part of the action.
That's crazy.
Do it.
I'll just shoot this guy.
You want to shoot him with your bow, or you shoot him with the ballista?
Shoot
My
a big
bow.
ass arrow.
With your bow? Okay. Alright, so smart. She'll save the ballista for the orcs on the other side. Okay.
Yeah,
go
yeah,
roll.
smart.
I think this one's plus 10.
I got a 20.
You roll a
Damn.
natural 20.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey, hell yeah.
great. Good job.
Oh my god.
Viv.
She uses
This
the
troll's
reaction
having a
from
bad day.
Ghidorah?
She hasn't, but she can. All right, so go and roll your dice.
He's far away, is he?
He's within.
He's 30 feet.
30, I think he's within 30 feet. Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that too.
Okay. When
Lightning bolt.
hold on.
So take whatever you rolled times 2. Take the dice that you rolled for your damage, do times 2. And then add the number that you normally add.
21.
Okay.
Neat.
Now take the roll the d6 for Ghidorah's thing. That number times 2.
10.
So 31 damage on the crit.
Golly!
Let's go.
She has the record right now for the most damage in one attack for the campaign.
In one attack! That's a smite!
Yeah, she takes the that's like a divine smite that crits. You dagger the first guy, knock him off the top, flip it, slide in there, and you yell Ghidorah as you like point, take the bow, fire straight down. You watch as the tried and true method as he electrifies the arrow and it goes straight through the troll's neck, like from the top of his head down, and he collapses.
Hell yeah.
Golly!
Nice.
As you see, his body is getting slowly cooked to a crisp as the Ghidorah's lightning is still jolting on there.
I knew it was a good idea to put the ranger up top.
Yeah, on a nat 20. That's
Sheesh.
stuff of dreams right there. Okay, are you good where you are?
Yep.
Okay, that'd been crazy if she did that with the ballista, because that's a lot of fucking damage. That's like that,
It just turns
that'd
into
been-
dust.
that'd have been like 2d10s.
Oh my god.
All right. So now it'll be the boar's turn, and of course they want to get in on the party.
No, my cheeks.
No.
This one, run this way. Let's see. That one's gonna have a no, it actually won't. We'll attack. Do its charging attack against Lupin. Well, it has to come back around. That's a natural 20.
Oh.
That's gonna be 9 bludgeoning damage, and I need a strength saving throw, please. This one's gonna attack Kieran.
No.
That's gonna be a 18
That'll hit.
Oh my god.
for
We're sending off the nuke.
10 bludgeoning damage, and I need a strength saving throw as well. DC
4
13.
plus
Oh.
6 is 10.
10. That's gonna fail.
We
Another
gotta
nat
get Ben some
20.
real dice.
Oh, yep. Jesus. So you are currently prone as he has charged and knocked you over.
My boy. Oh, they're
Kieran
hell.
is fine. I was like, Kieran just took the damage. Was it
I think you said was it 9 or 10?
I'm bludgeoning?
9 or 10.
I think it's 9.
Either way, I'm gonna use deflect attack.
Okay.
To reduce it.
Nice.
Okay, roll your d10
Oh, yeah.
plus your monk level, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, so 12, so it's reduced.
To 0. Nice.
And then
Sheesh.
I'll use a key point to redirect it, and then it needs to make a dex saving throw.
Kill it.
That's gonna be a 21.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, and now it is Val.
So anyway, I'm gonna teleport Cloud of Daggers.
No, who would have thought? He's
Yeah.
getting as much use out of it as he can.
gotta use it while
It'll hit both. It's going to roll damage.
yeah, gotta use it while you can.
First item new character's gonna ask for is a pendant of cloud of daggers.
The pendant of dagger.
Oh, I can't believe nobody's triggered my traps.
Huh?
Why would
Huh?
we do that?
What? I don't want to do that.
Yeah, but it'd be so cool if we did.
I'm okay. Thank
14 slashing.
Nice, yeah. Air system.
So then I'll move up. They hurt my boy. They hurt my boy. I don't take kindly to that.
My boy.
My boy.
My brand.
I will. I only have one. I only have one focus point left if I do this. I feel like that would.
There's nobody else in here, so.
True. Flurry of blows because they hurt my boy. They knocked him prone.
Okay, nice.
My boy.
My
My
boy.
brand.
My brand.
Can you not help him up, or does he have to do it himself?
Yes.
My action to teleport Cloud of Daggers rescinded my action to help.
He could, but yeah, he already used his action.
Sorry, I didn't know.
It's
Okay.
No, yeah, I also thought about that. I also thought
Yeah.
about that, but I was like, shit, my Cloud of Daggers finished.
Yeah.
Okay,
His
so
PC is going into overdrive.
I hear it. It's the
Oh.
laptop.
wait, can you hear my laptop?
Oh my gosh. Help.
That's me swapping back and
Get
forth.
this map off my screen.
That's me swapping back and forth between Chrome and.
Oh, Crow. All right, let's see the damage.
Anyways, 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so then he'll take a d6. That's maximum, so he'll take 10 slashing.
Damn.
So yeah, that one.
That was it. But you will take 1d4 as you hit his rough hide skin, so you kind of get the little spikies with the melee attack. So you take,
Oh.
All right,
take 2 piercing damage.
and then I'll use my other attack. I will take the 2 piercing, but I'll use my other attack from Flare Blows to hit the other boar.
Okay.
So he'll. Let's see if I even hit him.
If it's a melee within 5 feet of these guys.
Oh. I think I should be good. I think I'm 10 feet with this range. Let me. I don't.
If you're doing the whip.
So he'll take. What's that? 13. So 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Then.
Was already.
Oh, another max.
Whoa.
He'll take.
Boop.
10 slashing.
So you kind of walk in and just clean up crew duty as you've taken the 11th life this fight. But that'll be the end of those.
Man,
So
I
you
love
basically-
Cloud of Daggers.
Yeah, so you've cleared the front of the encampment. Oh, don't worry. You're going to love Hypnotic Pattern next fight.